I forgot I never do that with the headphones on. That was pretty loud. Hey, fam. Okay. So, after tonight's draft, let's go ahead and get your reaction to what took place or what did not take place, or some of the players that may have been picked up that Linderbaum, who you might have liked to have had on the 49er roster. And did the 49ers do, are you appreciative of what they did tonight and sitting pat? And the blowback that's going to take place minutes from now. I haven't looked at Twitch or any news. Fam, and by the way, if you've already looked to see what's being said, please share that with us. I didn't do that. I went and got me something to eat. I was hungry. I'm always hungry. Every time I do this, I get really hungry. I went and got a snack. But, boy, there's going to be some write-ups of all write-ups. Oh, it's going to get crazy. But you know what? We can start getting crazy right now. Because there's a lot of people that wanted Garoppolo to go out, of course, in the first round for something, if they could get it. But they knew they couldn't get anything in the first round for Jimmy. But at least, and then Debo, of course, people who were, and by the way, fam, I try not to interject my opinion too deeply on some of these matters, but this is, are we out of line hoping that Debo asking for money? I still think we might not be. That's not right. He needs to get his money. I mean, I would have appreciated if he would have out in another, a more diplomatic fashion or something like that. But I mean, I don't know. I get mad at him because he's asking for money. It just doesn't make any sense. Anyway, let us go to the. Brittany and I have been in alliance lately. Brittany and I always get together when it's. No, Brittany, you know what? I'm not going to say anything about our alliance and what we're doing on Twitter. But Brittany, hi. Brittany, are you okay with the fact that we did not get rid of Debo for anything the Jets were doing? The Jets were very busy tonight, but we weren't part of their business. Mm-hmm. Is that okay with you?
That's fine with me because, honestly speaking, like all these people saying that can we get rid of Debo? Can we get rid of Debo? The 10th is coming. It's like, why would you want to get rid of him? Knowing that he's one of our best players on the team, and without him, whether Jimmy or Trey is starting, we need him.
Yeah. I mean, I like Brandon Ayuk. I like Juwan Jennings. Yeah, but the thing is, they're not Debo. I mean, they're good.
No. And, throughout the whole week leading up to the draft, you keep hearing people saying, like, there are wide receivers in this draft that remind you of Debo, but they're still not Debo.
Thank you. I don't want duplicates.
So it makes no sense. Yeah. He'll get his money. I know for sure Debo will definitely get his money. But, jeez Louise, this is a crazy first round.
Are you sympathetic right now for Big Show? Big Show's not happy. Brittany, here's the thing. A lot of people had a lot of picks all planned, and just like you said, there's wide receivers in the draft. There's no Debo in the draft, but a lot of people are going to be fine with that. I mean, why would they fine for that? Right. Is what I want to know.
I really don't know. Right now, after this first round craziness, everybody's hoping for the 62nd pick that it goes to a weapon like Christian Watson, when it should go to a necessity like corner or edge or an offensive lineman, because we lost Mike and Tomlinson. We don't know if Alex Mack is retiring. We need those pieces, which are more important.
And we lost Linderbaum, who I wanted. Brittany, I'm going to say this right now for the record. So tomorrow night, if I'm wrong, people can just either get on me or give me the plus. They are not drafting Christian Watson with pick number 61, I assure you.
I agree with you. I may be like the only one that agrees with you, because why would you draft a want over a need? We need defensive pieces. We need O-linemen. Why would we get a wide receiver? Listen, I love.
You're making sense.
I'm excited for Trey Lance.
Yes,
but gotta protect him.
He needs trenches. He needs trenches to be built up. And if we traded up to get another offensive lineman, and traded up to higher. I'd be delighted. A cornerback,
Hmm.
there's some left because there's a lot of cornerbacks in this particular draft, and the 49ers are probably
Yeah.
going to get some people that nobody's looking at and noticing, and then all of a sudden we'll see them in camp. And, wow, look what we got! Because they do this every year.
Yeah, that's true. We get names that people don't know about, and then all of a sudden, boom, they become stars. And it's like, oh, we realize we don't need to really get big names from colleges. We can find unknowns and turn them into superstars.
I mean, Dre Greenlaw's still one of the best linebackers in that draft from that year, and he
Absolutely.
was number fifth or sixth round. 49ers can
Yeah.
find these people, and that's we're gonna be fine. Wait, here comes Big Show now.
Fred Warner.
Yeah, Fred Warner, third round though. Let me tell you what Big Show's saying. Big Show said, "Did Christian Watson go in the first round?" Question mark. Asking for a friend. By the way, we were offered the 10th pick and the 69th pick from the Jets. AJ Brown, who shares Debo's agent, screwed us with his deal. Whoa, Show! Can you confirm that by any way? Did you hear? Did you hear what I just said?
Yes, I caught that. That was crazy. I was not expecting AJ Brown to leave. He wasn't the only wide receiver that got traded. So did Marquise Brown from the Ravens to Cardinals, which was crazy.
Maybe the agent couldn't work fast enough, and but will we ever find out? So where did you get that from? Do you think we'll ever find out the truth as to whether the Jets really did approach the 49ers with this deal? I really wonder.
I'm not sure. We'll never know, but I hope we do.
2 years from now. Sometimes things don't surface until later when, it's not leaked out until it doesn't matter.
Right.
God. Well, whatever. Anyway, we'll be back tomorrow, Brittany, and we're going to see what the 49ers are going to do.
Yes.
The pick 61. That's going to be, and I hope that's all. Brittany, that's like waiting for the third round. It really is. Oh.
It kind of is, but third round and afterwards is kind of where the 49ers
Do the best work.
find the diamonds in the rough.
Yeah, that's true. And we got to worry about Debo now.
See?
AJ Brown just got $57 million guaranteed. Okay. I'm still
Well,
blaming the
now
49ers
people are
for this.
hoping. Now people are hoping Jimmy's gone because Panthers didn't take a quarterback.
I knew they were going to take Jimmy. Brittany, people don't understand. You're not going to take a quarterback later for a shoulder and hand. You're not going to take a quarterback that knows nothing about your offense. He's not going to be in until July. I got to pay him $27 million. People are drunk.
Right.
They are absolutely on serious drugs, thinking any GM in the world is going to take that deal. It's not going to happen.
Plus,
He gets cut, maybe.
most are forgetting the schedule is hard this coming season.
Really is. So, Anyway, I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to see you tomorrow. We'll be back and see after the draft, see what happens here. All right. Have a great night, Brittany.
Of course. You too. Thank you, Ronbo.
Thanks. Oh God, we did. And Big Show says Ian Rappaport has it confirmed on Twitter. Okay. Oh, thanks. Okay, so that's all I needed to know. But yeah, because I don't trust Matt. Shafter's a jerk. I'm starting to think every year Shafter's the worst. Every year he comes out with these mad big tweet. It's Adam Schefter. It's Adam Schefter. Adam Schefter's on drugs. Brock O'Neill says, "Is Debo still on the team?" Asking for Todd did fan base. Hopefully, Buster Hyman. You did, Brock. You haven't done me in a long time. I wasn't ready. No! Wide receiver from Ohio. Let me wait. Will be available. By the way, JG's still on the team. I know, right? I might pay JG $27 million to come in, sit down, and learn the offense. In July. Hey, Jay.
What's up, Ronbo?
Jay, but Jay, were you pro? Let's get some first round picks for Debo. Was that you?
Hell yeah, Ronbo. What the hell? What do you mean? I was like, when the hell we're gonna fucking
Well, tell me how
trade this guy?
bad you feel right about now.
Yeah, I felt pretty bad. I wanted that 10 from, from the Jets, and the 35.
Yeah. What would you have done with
or
it?
the 38.
Yeah,
With what?
yeah, with those picks?
I would have probably traded back with the 10 to the, I don't know, traded back to 16 or 20 something. I don't know, but I would have drafted Linderbaum.
Oh, okay. I got to stop laughing because I did want Linderbaum. Damn it.
And then with that 35 or 38 pick, I would have drafted a wide receiver. But too bad that didn't happen. Oh well.
Garrett, the only Debo lookalike. Garrett got picked up, right? Did he?
Yeah, he got picked up by
yeah, he was one
Jets.
of the
the Jets at number 10.
See, that what that confirms it. Show my apologies. They picked up Garrett because that's the closest thing they could get to a Debo.
I don't know about that, but
Well, I mean, his style is similar to Debo, and if they want a Debo, we're not going to get Debo. Listen, let's get this kid Garrett. He kind of reminds you of Debo. Let's see if we can develop him into a Debo.
Yep.
Anyway.
It sucks that we didn't, trade this guy because, he has been asking for a trade, pretty much the whole time. And we didn't listen to this guy. So let's see what's going to happen. And, there's a lot of wide receivers who got traded, Ronbo. And, Marquise Brown and AJ Brown has the same, what's it called? The same agent, right? As Debo, right? So guess what? How much are we gonna fucking pay Debo? Guaranteed money, 60-something fucking $million.
60 minimum, 60 guaranteed minimum.
I ain't about to pay for what?
Blame John and Parag and everybody else involved in making those decisions. You should have paid Debo in the beginning. Don't wait until everybody gets paid first. Idiots. Now look at what you did.
We're dumb for that, I don't know, man. What are we doing?
And remember, Debo asked for a trade. It was a cry for help. Guys, listen, I'm not happy. Okay, I don't appreciate that attitude, but he doesn't really not want to be a 49er, but he does want to get paid, and that's the only thing he can say. Okay, if you don't want to pay me, then just trade me. I mean, that doesn't mean I believe he loves being a 49er, and he'll tell you that later. Watch.
Ronbo, who do you think we're going to draft tomorrow with our 61st pick?
Well, I wish I knew. Show, help me out with that. I really wish. Show, I got his entire draft. You know what? Let me look at that. I'm gonna tell you. I don't know who they're gonna draft tomorrow with 62, but I do know Show had some great picks, and round 2, all right, 61, cornerback Cam Taylor, and also Sky Moore. What? No, that's 35. Show was depending on what you were depending on. He was depending on getting some picks for Debo. So round 2, 61, Cam Taylor, a cornerback.
Yeah.
Probably
Sky Moore is going to be gone from there.
Before 61.
Before 61, like the Chiefs didn't even draft a wide receiver, Ronbo. They fucking went for defense. And even the Green Bay Packers, they didn't draft a wide receiver, I think, did they?
Well, that's because they were just trying to piss Aaron Rodgers off. I mean, they're trying to get back at him.
I think they're actually going to draft Malik Willis with that pick. So those were the reports. The Packers, yeah.
Whoa. Wait. Let me make sure I heard you clearly. The Packers may go after Malik Willis. Why would they do that? What's going to happen to Jordan Love? Are they done with him?
Yeah, I think they don't see him working out. That's why I want to draft him.
They traded up to get him.
Yeah, I'm just kidding around, but I'm just kidding about that.
I should have known. You know, you're good at that. You do that and lead me. You've done that to me twice now, and I thought you were serious.
Yeah, but it's like they only trade Debo, but oh well, that's life, I guess. And no, we got to move on. Let's see what's gonna happen if we're gonna sign this guy. Let's see if he's still gonna be mad and bitching about his new contract or whatever. Probably is, but whatever. Let's see. I heard reports of it or something. I heard that if he wasn't gonna get signed, or get a deal or something, he was gonna set off for the whole season or something. That's what I heard. I think.
You don't believe it.
I could be wrong. I don't know, but
No, I mean, even if you did hear it, don't believe it.
yeah.
Debo knows his stock would shoot right down the tubes. He's got to play. He's got to keep himself out there and keep himself fresh in the minds of people who want him to play. I'd want Debo because I know how good he can play. If I can't see you, out of sight, out of mind, that's not going to help. He'll play.
Yeah. One last thing, Ronbo.
Go ahead.
Let's just draft Christian Watson. That's it. I don't even care about anything else. Let's just draft him. I don't even care if.
Jay, you have to care. We're not. This is not a joke. We got to get players that are going to really help us. If Christian Watson's, go ahead.
Let's just give all of our picks, Ronbo. Let's just go to 40 something, right, or 30 something. Let's give up 5 picks, to go up to the draft, and draft Christian Watson. Let's just give away 6.
You're going to give up how many picks?
6, okay.
Oh,
6, Ronbo.
Jay.
Let's just give away 6 picks, Ronbo.
No, you're not serious. We're going to go anywhere. I want you to sleep on it and get well, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right, Jay. Have a good night. I don't mean to laugh. Fam, I'm just laughing because there's a lot of people who wanted that trade done. And in fact, I'd like to know the numbers. I'd like to know how many more people on the left of that or the right. Well, let's put the left is on the keep Debo. The right side would have to be the ones who want Debo traded. I'd like to see the numbers on both sides. Let me get this. A.J. Brown, Victor A says A.J. Brown just made it more complicated. I know. Oh, he made it complicated re-signing Debo. He just signed for 4 years, $100 million. Over half of that is guaranteed. Debo way more useful than Brown. He's going to say, guys, look at what A.J. got. Parag, man, y'all got to stop playing with me. Call me back tomorrow. I'm going home. Bill.
Hello?
Bill. Come on in, Bill. This conversation tonight is mostly about right or left side. To keep Debo or not to keep Debo, which is... a side are you on? Are you delighted or disappointed?
He's staying. Everybody gets over it. He's staying. He's not going anywhere. We're going to get straight to the draft. I don't think we're going to get Christian Watson unless they trade up and get rid of Jimmy.
Yeah.
Which, if they don't get rid of Jimmy in the second round, I really think he's going to come out being fired next year if he stays a Niner. And about for ready to be a clown, let me make this clear. You're only going to have one Super Bowl, so just quit trying to troll us. It ain't happening, man. Get over it. You ain't ever going to see another Super Bowl. We're going to own you again, so get over it.
Does he know we're here? He was in? Did he leave? I hope so.
No, he's still here. I believe he's still here. Okay. He ain't going to go anywhere. I think he will. Anyways, like I said, Debo's not going anywhere. Yeah, I'm worried about that, yeah. So everybody ain't got to worry about Debo going anywhere. He's staying. Now, I don't know if we trade up, we're getting Watson. If we don't trade up, then I think it might be a lineman or somebody on defense.
Yep. Because this is what the 49ers do. Trenches are
and I think that's what's going to happen. So, but I think Watson's going to go either in the 40th pick or the 50th pick. He's not going to come. He's not going to be available when we get him. But he comes to us.
Okay.
So
are you a Christian Watson fan? Are you? Because everybody is excited about the fact that he played with Trey.
Yeah, I want him.
Okay.
I want him because he knows Trey. He works with Trey, and he would help with Trey. That's why I want Christian Watson, because Christian Watson played with Trey Lance.
Mm-hmm.
So he knows a lot about Trey Lance. That's why I said I wish we could trade up and get him. That would be we'll have Debo, Trey Lance, Brandon Ayuk, and George Kittle, and there's another cat that I was looking at as well. Give me a minute to look up for him. He was another one in the draft round.
What position?
George Pickens.
Not George Pickens. I'm not looking at him.
Pickens is good though. Jack, you're right. Pickens is a bad boy.
Yeah.
I seen him.
Pickens will not be available when we pick.
I'm surprised he's available now. I thought they might slip him in the first round. Boy, it's terrible. Oh, my God. So, yeah, he's not going to last to 61. Bill? Bill?
Somebody muted me.
No. Must be.
Yeah.
No, I just heard production accidentally did it. Yes. So go ahead, Bill. We're sorry.
Cole Turner. He's a tight end, Cole Turner. I was looking at Cole Turner.
Isn't
Possibly in the third or fourth round if he's available.
I think that's the guy. Is that the guy Big Show? Oh, no. Big Show picked out Isaiah Likely. All right, go ahead.
But I don't think Pickens is going to be available when we pick. I know he's looking at him. He's not going to be available. Any of these other guys we're looking at probably won't be available when we get them. Probably not Christian Watson. So it'll either be a cornerback or a lineman, like I said. So if Christian's there on the board, if Christian Watson's there on the board, I can see them grabbing him.
Third round?
The second.
You think so?
Yeah, because he worked with Trey. It would be smart.
Well, that's true.
It's not a beautiful pick. It's the fact that they know each other.
Well,
really well.
That is true. But the fact of the matter is that the big – because the 49ers draft for need every year. It'd be nice if they could get the best available player at that time. But they can't. The 49ers use the draft every year to pick out what they think will work out in the future.
Well, I know you don't like to hear it, but if we're going to go ahead and start Trey Lance next year, we might as well go ahead and give up a second for Jimmy.
Well, they'd probably like to if they can get that offer.
Yeah.
The 49ers will take – I don't know if the 49ers will go much past the second round, but I do know the 49ers will take a second round. I'm pretty sure they take a second round pick. So.
Yeah, and the fact that, I lost my train of thought. The fact, we could also get that wide receiver would be great. And, Jimmy could go to a new team. And we can start fresh. And in fact, there's only one good quarterback in the draft, Malik Willis left. Every other one.
They're making him wait. Pickett already left, though.
Yeah. So,
the guy for the Steelers.
Yeah. I didn't think they were going to pick him. That was stupid. That guy's going to be a bust.
Yeah. The way they described him afterward, he sounds like he's going to be very average.
Nah. They said the same thing about Goff. They said the same thing about Trubisky.
And they kind of said the same thing about Mac Jones. So, it's so funny. The guys you just mentioned, Pickett looks just like all of them.
Yeah, but look at the fact the Patriots are going to be on the bottom of the barrel next year. Because you got the Bills, the Dolphins, and the Jets, I think.
Well,
in that conference.
The Jets, Belichick can still beat the Jets next year. After that, it's going to be a little bit difficult. But, next year I think he's still – we'll see what Robert Saleh does with that defense.
Yeah, they picked up really, really good players. So I don't think they're really going to be that bad next year.
Yeah, but the Belichick's had a year to work with this group. Belichick beats you in so many ways. He doesn't just beat you with his players. So the Jets, I don't know if they're ready for Belichick yet. Maybe. I could be wrong.
We'll see. Give me a 49er shout-out. I'll see you tomorrow after the draft.
Yes, we will.
Well, hopefully. Are they doing a second and third? Is it a second and third pick tomorrow? Second round and third round?
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, yeah. That's right. Day 2 is around 2 and 3, and the final days are 4, 5, 6. So, yeah, they do the rest of the rounds.
7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, nobody cares about the 7th. But, yeah. Anyway.
I think we're going to get some sleeper players, guys. So be excited.
We always do.
Yeah. So give me a 49er shout-out. And one more thing before you do that. Ready to be a clown. Know that you're only going to have one Super Bowl. We're going to own you after. So basically, you're not going to ever win again. So go ahead and say what you got to say. But don't hide when your team lose. Come out. Stay there when we own you again, okay?
And that's double that up for Wicked Mango, too. Yeah. Is that a C?
Oh, there is breaking news. There's breaking news. Ready to Go has been promoted to be a clown for his Rams as a cheerleader, dressed up in a clown suit.
He's doing a good job already. Bill, I'll see you tomorrow.
Right.
Shania as well. Bill, see you tomorrow, fam.
Later.
Later. And Chapane says, hey, why don't we go with a green screen for your background? It will allow you to change easily and even do video if you want to. Chapane, is that to let me know that you don't like my background? Jack!
Debo. Whoa. Debo. Whoa. Yeah, man. Goddamn, man. I'm telling y'all, man. If that 69 pick and the 10th pick was available, you know what? I'm getting me like a Treylon Burks type of dude. But you know, we could have got anybody. We could have got the pick of the litter. But my man George Pickens is still on the table, man. Trade Jimmy G and get this dude. So if there is some drama next year and Demo doesn't sign this year, we got somebody that could be the next AJ Green. What do you think about Pickens? And how'd you like the draft?
When I finally got around to looking, I was oh, now I know what Jack's talking about. Guys, he's a wrecking machine coming down the field, and he ain't playing. That boy can jam. I'd love to see him in a 49er uniform.
Man, there's still a lot of dogs.
I wonder if he can catch out of the
in this
backfield. I
draft.
think I did see a couple of scenes like that, though, or a couple of plays.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Let's see what happens. But stay excited, everybody. Hopefully, in early second round, we get some trade or something popping off that's gonna set everybody on fire. All right.
Yeah, the 49ers aren't going to want to stay at number
cooking with some
61.
gas.
They probably will trade up. They're going to have to give up a couple of them third-round picks. How many third-round picks do we have this year, Jack? I know we have more than one. You give that second and a third.
Yeah, we got 2 third-round picks.
Right. So maybe go ahead and give those up and move up to pick number.
We got 3, Ronbo.
We got 3. Yeah, well, you can keep one. So you get rid of 2 of them. And I bet the 49ers do this, Jack. And get yourself up to around 35 or 36, 37, 38. Because the Jets got picks. They own the second round, too, them and the Lions. Damn.
Yeah, man. I mean, they just did good. I like the way Baltimore were aggressive. You know, the Lions did their thing. The Chiefs got who they wanted, but I didn't really like that. But, you know, I thought we'd be a little more aggressive because, you know, John Lynch is really happy feet this time of the year. But, you know, he held his ground, maybe because that Javon Kinlaw trade that didn't work out. Hopefully it does still with his knees repaired, but let's see what happens there. But, like I said, man, there's still a lot of people that could be all-stars that are still available that could slip. Or how about we trade Jimmy G for the early second round and then draft Malik Willis and have everybody drool and then trade his ass for like 3 firsts when he becomes an all-star, you know?
Wait, Malik Willis? You know what?
Malik
No,
Willis.
but they have other needs other than another quarterback, especially a Malik Willis. Malik Willis.
I'm just throwing up a
stuff
a
out
crazy
there.
Scenario. We give you Jimmy G, and then we draft the guy that turned out to be the best quarterback, and trade one of our quarterbacks for some like 3 first-round draft picks, some crazy ass shit. You know what I'm saying? When this guy comes out with some draft, but
you know how sensible the 49ers are. They're going to get at 61. The 49ers, if they stay at 61, they're going to get something everybody's going to say, oh. But if they trade up, that means they're after something, you know?
Yeah, well, we're going to finish it like this, man. NFL Network has George Pickens as their 61st best player. So we picked 61st. So hopefully we could trade up and get my guy. And this guy could turn into AJ Green. And we could have like the craziest goddamn wide receiver triple headed monster along with George Kittle. Or maybe, you know, get rid of one of them and then get Waller from Oakland the following year if Debo does leave and have him run running back. Can you imagine Waller being our running back with him and Kittle at the tight end position together? Oh, my God. There's so much possibilities, man. It's making me drool. It's your boy Jack keeping it pushing, man. I can't wait for round 2, baby. Check it in.
All right. Jack, let's see what happens tomorrow.
Take a shot for me, Jack. Whoa. Debo.
Night, Jack. Good day, Jack. I don't know what time it is where you are. And it's BT, the BT Network. BT.
Darren Waller at running back is a no-go. Anyway.
Black Tony.
Hey, Ronbo.
Tony.
Yeah, hey, you can hear me?
Yes. Tony's going to come in talking nothing but good sense, too. Tony, people are upset that Debo is still on the roster. We're the only team in the planet that would be upset about that.
No news. No news is good news. I tell you, I hope for 61 we pick the best player available. I mean, I know everybody's saying offensive line, but I mean we drafted 2 offensive linemen last year. So y'all want to draft? I mean, y'all want to draft 2 more and have them sit on the bench all year?
We get them in here so we can throw them in the garbage. Yeah, that's a great point. Stop drafting people that can't play.
Hey, well, I mean, I don't. We don't know that because we ain't seen them yet. I mean, let's see them.
What worried me is 5 or 6 weeks into the season, maybe 7. Aaron Banks is apparently still under construction. What? What's wrong with him? Well, the 49ers want him to lose a little, trim him down a little bit, and get him a little more ready for what they like to do. What does that mean?
Right.
So, and then the other kid got beat out by Tom Compton.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't pretty, but I mean, I think they might be all right. I mean, because Jalen Moore's supposed to be a guard. They drafted him to be a guard. They drafted Aaron Banks, obviously, to be a guard. And, I mean, Kyle like veteran centers. So, I mean, you still got a few veteran centers out there. I think Schrader's still out there.
So the Cleveland Browns center would be ideal for what Kyle wants to do.
Maybe we trade for a center. Maybe we give up some capital and get a center from somebody who might. I mean, somebody who drafted a center or drafted one of the guys we were looking at. Maybe we trade for somebody. I mean, I just think that.
With that 61st pick,
it probably be a veteran center. But I mean, I think if Aaron Banks and Jalen Moore able to crack the starting lineup, we good on the inside.
Well, they say Linderbaum could have started day one at center because they're talking now like Alex Mack is not coming back.
I hope he do it. It'll make our lives a lot easier if he do come back, give us one more year. But if he don't, I mean, Kyle probably go looking for a veteran center.
If he can find one, because last year they found a veteran center, made Kyle so mad in the second game against the Hawks. Kyle benched him for the rest of the season. Haven't heard from him since.
Yeah, I mean, I hope we get best player available. I don't care what it is. Just get an impact player, somebody who can come in there. I mean, best player available. I don't want to draft for position because I mean when we do that, I mean it do like we did that last year. I mean,
it's a reach.
Yeah,
anytime you start, you're under pressure. You reach for a kid. You hope he works out, and then like you say, he ends up not working out. So get the best player available, and pretty sure no matter what position it is, he'll be on this team.
Yeah, I mean, because picking at 61, I mean you had 60 other teams pass up on whatever offensive line. We do an offensive lineman first. 60 other teams passed up on them, so it's a crapshoot.
I know, right?
Yeah, you want to take the best offensive lineman on the board with the first pick that you got? Nah, get the best player. I mean, when you picking that late in the draft, get the best player that you can find.
Which is basically early in the third for us. Yeah.
Exactly. And hey, Debo on the team another year, man. I'm happy about that. Hey, a crapshoot. I was watching something. It's basically like you want to trade in cash money for. Cash money for scratch-off tickets. You rather have cash or you rather have a scratch-off.
I'll take the cash.
Some people hit. Yeah, I'll take the cash. Debo cash money. So I mean, as long as we got, and I mean, I agree with them. You don't just, I mean, if you running a store, Ronbo, you're gonna let the customer tell you how much
he wants to pay.
how much your product costs.
Yeah.
Yeah, how much?
No.
You tell them what you want for them. They give it to you or they don't. If they give it to you, you will sell it. You can't go on Walmart and tell Walmart how much the bread should cost.
Yeah, and they tell me yes or no. Tony, if you and I
Exactly.
were sitting there and we thought we just did a good body of work, we'd be asking for money too. This is why I keep saying, man, come on, man, we can't blame him for asking for his money now. I mean, that's one of the reasons why you play that game. It's for high stakes. And otherwise, you just wouldn't get a 9-to-5 job. But that job is supposed to be.
Yeah. Absolutely, and it worked the same. I'm talking about as far as other NFL teams. I mean, everybody's disappointed we didn't trade them, but John set a price. The rest of the league didn't like it. So, I mean, you know, if you want what we got, you pay what we want. Mm-hmm. If you don't pay what we want, we keep them.
Because it's the value, you know. That's why last year when Jimmy, I said, the 49ers will take a second-round pick, I'm sure, for Jimmy. But if you're going to tell me a third or fourth-round pick, 49ers said, no, screw that. I'm not giving you it. No. That means you beat me. I think the 49ers do look at it as getting beat, you know. Because here's a quarterback's record. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I don't want. Yeah, I like the fact they don't let us get beat up. And the truth. I mean, yeah, if we want a second-round pick for Jimmy, and you trying to give us a fourth or a fifth, then hey, take a hike.
You beat us.
We'll keep them. We can afford them.
That's it. Because contrary to what people think about Jimmy doesn't lose unless there's something wrong with him. You know what I mean? So if he gets traded to whatever team he goes to, and like I'm thinking, if they give him the ball and not run first offense, ain't no telling what Jimmy's going to do. And the 49ers probably know it too. So, you know, you don't just give Jimmy up for third and fourth round picks. They might, if because the money we don't have enough, we can't afford him really. So, you know, I don't know what they're going to do.
I mean. Yeah, but like I said, no news is good news. I'm happy Debo on the team.
Yeah.
I hope we pick best player available and don't go reaching for offensive lineman, man. That's all I want to say, man. You have a good night, Ronbo.
You too, Tony. See you tomorrow, fam.
All right.
And Daniel Serrano. His prediction, Debo signs 4 years, $104 million, $78 million guaranteed. Daniel, send that 49ers headquarters to Santa Clara and say, John, listen, let me make your life easier for you. Here's what you do. Debo can't say a word about this, and everybody will be happily ever after. 49ers go in there. Oh, Debo, listen, can we talk? No! John, please. I can already see it. Smooth. Come on in. Smooth. Let's go back. We'll come to Smooth. Tony! What's Tony I got here? Tony!
Ronbo.
Tony! Well, Tony, Deebo Samuel, much to the displeasure of some people, is still on this team. Is that okay with you or not?
Of course it's okay with me.
Because you and I know good football players are not easy to find. And when you got one, you need to hold on to him.
That guy, Irvine, I was listening to him in the truck today from the Cowboys.
Michael.
Yeah, whatever his name is. He was talking to Debo, and he said to him, look, brother, you need to stay in Carl. You belong in Kyle Shanahan's offense. And you need to stay there. You'll get paid. Be patient. And I want to see you with a gold jacket.
You know,
and
that
the other guys were asking.
Debo got mad about that. Was that on today?
That was on today. And they were asking him, what did he say? And he said, I can't tell you what he said because I promised him that I wouldn't say anything.
Okay, because Debo, somebody said, did Michael ask him that question a week or two ago? And Debo took exception to it. Debo took it as if, you think I can't play anywhere else? You know? So I don't know. But you may have got a fresh conversation today.
I think what he said to him makes sense because
Oh, absolutely.
You know,
This is Debo's
Kyle
team.
Shanahan was
Offense is
Kyle
built around
Shanahan
it.
was the one that saw how he could use him and what he was capable of.
Right.
If he was drafted to another team instead of the 49ers right from the start, maybe he never would have got that chance to make a brand new position called wideback.
Well, and not only that, Tony,
You know what I mean?
but Debo, that thing that route he runs, just a short route across midfield, hit him with the shot as soon as he comes flying through there, and from there he gains momentum and he becomes a running back as soon as he gets that ball. There's not a lot of wide receivers that are like that. They get the ball and they turn to milk, but Debo turns into a force, and that is a gift from God. There's not a lot of guys who can do that.
And there was a lot of speed traded out there today, Ronbo, and you know what I say. We need defensive backs that can run with these guys or cut them down like trees if they get out in the open, because we know for a fact that if we keep the defense out there too long, Kyle Shanahan's going to shit himself in the fourth quarter.
I know.
So what I want to counteract that is I want these interception specialists. I want these guys that are going to cut down trees in the backfield, in the defensive backfield, and flip the field. If we can flip the field 2 times a game, Kyle's going to score.
Yeah,
and that keeps our defense fresh. Get them off the field quick.
It also keeps that offense from scoring. Because Tony, like we said, 2 times in a row, 10-point leads in the fourth quarter. We got beat deep. And everybody blames Jimmy, but we got beat deep. That can't twice the same way. They need to figure that one out.
Well, they figured him out, Ronbo. It happened twice in a row for a reason, because they figured him out. So, you know, I know we barking up, jumping up and down. We want receivers, this, that, and the other. But when the shit hits the fan, as they say, and we actually jump back out on the field, and these speed demons are burning our backs, what are we going to do then?
You lose again. And you know what's going to be funny?
Well,
next time it'll be Trey, if it hasn't fixed. And then everybody will recognize, oh, well, we got beat deep late in the game. We had a 10-point lead. Then they'll recognize it. But right now, we're not. It's got to be fixed. They're trying to now. You can see the 49ers make a conscious effort to see if they can do something about that backfield.
Well, that Drake London guy got drafted. I wanted him, but Drake London, he got drafted, right? But missed out on him. But the other guy, the Texas A&M safety, Leon O'Neal Jr., I think he's still out there.
You like him, yeah. Oh, no, he's not, yeah.
Leon O'Neal Jr. It's like a freight train.
Oh, I love that. Let me see if Big Show's got any guys.
6'4", he's 6'1", about 205 pounds.
Big Show, you only got a safety at pick number 93. Okay, because Big Show, I'm looking at Big Show's draft, and he had it arranged if we got some draft picks for Debo. But after that, he's got a next year picked out. But yeah, you got to get Sauce and Stingley's. These guys, there's only a couple of those in a draft, right? So I like Ambry Thomas. I think he's going to be okay. I don't know about Diamador and Lamore.
I like him too.
I don't know,
but I want a couple of those guys.
Yes,
you know what I mean. Because Jimmy Ward's getting a bit long in the tooth, and so is Klosky. What are we going to do?
Well, we're not signing Klosky. You know what though? They picked up the Kansas City Chiefs. Got rid of. I forget his name already. Anyway, we got a cornerback now that's worth a damn. He might be okay. They overpaid for him, according to the other Tony, but he looked pretty good on tape. And if he can stay with Jamar Chase, I'm already delighted.
Yeah, that's the area I want strengthened, because that's the only weakness we've got. If you give the ball to Kyle, he's going to design plays. We're going to score any which way you want.
Right.
Well, that's the only area that we need, so we can flip the field, keep the defense fresh, and put some points on the board. Trey can run even if the offensive line is crap. He can run, all right? And he's got that strong of an arm. If he's running to his left, he can throw to the right.
And the receivers just got to learn how to work with that. So, yeah, it's all about stopping the other team, and defense is always going to win anyway. So that's the way it works.
There you go.
So you got to do that.
I don't want to get beat again the same way in the playoffs again next season.
Man.
Third time in a row. Why? Because of Kyle.
Yeah. Well, you know what, Tony? Also, if that secondary is looking good, it helps the frontline defense. That quarterback should not be feeling confident to throw like that. And if he is, then that means there's some failures going on back there, and the defensive front can't get the quarterback because he got rid of the ball with no hesitation.
The dudes in the trenches that we've got are good. We want the opposition quarterback throwing on the run under pressure. Then the other guys come into the picture and intercept the ball. Thank you very much.
Well, because our frontline defense, when Sherman was playing with us, it took away half the field until people figured that one out. That's why we're getting sack after sack after sack each and every game. You're not going to – there's Sherman. God. It's coming over here. Oh, and he's going down. You know, it was beautiful. So, but you got to have that kind of threat back there.
You do. I think it's one of the most important areas on the field. You know, because we know offensively we're good. You know, Kyle can dial up plays coming out of his backside when it comes to scoring.
Because he looks at the defense that we're playing against and he takes advantage of them. And he does a good job of it. He knows exactly what to run on a defense because he knows defense. Kyle could actually be a DC himself, from what I understand.
He does that for 3 quarters, and then where does it go in the fourth quarter? Why doesn't he take advantage of them in the fourth quarter when it matters the most?
Well, you know, the thing is, I don't know what he rested on, laurels or what. Well, you know what? Okay, like we said, actually we had that game against the Rams put away. Kowalski makes that catch. He runs that ball back a long way. Probably they score. But at any rate, you take the 49ers. The next series, the Rams scored. It's you know, God, Tony, our time's up. We'll be back tomorrow. I talked to you. Hush. All right.
Shout out to everyone, and see you in the next chapter.
Looking forward to it. Have a great day, Tony.
Thanks, brother. Cheers.
Hey, cheers. Hey, Smooth. Marketing Pro's going to make tartar ram. Can you imagine? Kowalski would love it. Oh, my. I hadn't thought about it. Nah, the Rams don't have any more. They haven't got any more sign-up money. Smooth. Oh, God. Tart in a Ram uniform? Ew. Fly guy.
Ronbo.
Fly guy, here we sit. Debo Samuel's still a 49er. He will continue to be a 49er. And you know their little group, A.J. Brown, Debo Samuel, DK Metcalf. Brown got a job somewhere else.
Of course, Debo is bad for business. I said it before, and I'm gonna say it now. Debo is bad for business. He should have shut up. You put all this thing in the media talking about you don't want to be a running back. He's not gonna give you $30-something million and you picking what you want to do. Come on. So why would I sign the? See how they just went and got A.J. Brown. Debo is way better than A.J. Brown.
Brown didn't say word one to anybody. That's true.
Yeah, if you shut up, Debo.
Remember we said that in the first place. Debo, stop.
Yeah, if you shut up, you got your trade request in. Just stop. Shut up. If you're telling a team you're not gonna play running back, it's like who gonna get you for a running to give you multiple opportunity because we see the potential of you getting the ball in the backfield. But you still telling them you don't want to be a running back. Then you on a contract for 30-25. You're not gonna get it because you being like an asshole. Like you just want to demand what you want to do.
But like I still blame
they don't
Kyle.
work like that, Ronbo.
I still blame John and Parag and the company. Listen, you guys, you waited till everybody got paid. Naturally, Debo's going to think, well, I'm supposed to get paid more than the last guy, and that's the way it works. That is the way it works, you know. So that's. I'm blaming John on this. Him and Parag assing around and didn't pay him earlier, and now we watch AJ get paid mad money. And you know Debo's going to say, y'all going to tell me that I can't get this, and I just watch AJ get his. Now, what's up?
Because AJ kept his mouth shut. Debo is the one that putting that make team don't want to sign him, Ronbo. Think about it.
But that's besides the point.
Why would I want to sign you if you're complaining about you want to run the ball?
You cannot complain about my talking. You have to pay me because you sat there and you waited until somebody else in my position group got paid. See, if you paid me before AJ would be the one trying to get over $100 million and more than $60 million in guaranteed money. But no. You waited until now. So just, it's on you.
No, it is. Ronbo, you're still not getting the point.
You're saying because he talked. Everybody's entitled to talk. It's America. You can say whatever you want to.
No, listen, you can say what you want to, but you cannot tell a company that they say, I'm going to hire you for this, you're not going to do it. It's like, why would I sign you?
His business card says wide receiver. Debo called himself a wide back. Debo's business card says WR. They can say whatever he is, but he's still in the wide receiver group. He gets paid wide receiver money. Period.
Yeah, but okay.
Whatever else he does, lucky for us.
You're getting wide receiver money, but me as a head coach, I'm like, you know what? I can give you some jet sweep, because you that's what I'm telling you for. But you telling them I don't want to do that. So it's like, why would I spend that money toward a player who don't want to do what I say? That's why you think AJ Brown went before
Debo never said I'm not going to do what you say. Debo said, look, y'all going to have me doing all that. I need to get paid. And I don't blame him. I mean, you're going to have, I'm playing wide receiver. You want me to punt return? You want me to run running back? You got to be doing this. You got to be doing that. I need to get paid. He's right.
Nah, Debo is not right. 49ers stuck with two players that we cannot get rid of. Now it's Debo and Jimmy G. We cannot get rid of them for no reason.
But Debo
Ronbo,
did
think
nothing.
about it, Ronbo. Think about it.
Debo's
no,
not.
Think
done.
about it.
Think
about it. The best player. Think about it. The best player in the not free agency, request a trade. We can say Brady. You know how many teams is gonna give you everything they have for Brady, but team is not willing to give you nothing for Debo because Debo is playing the hardball. Like he's telling you, this is Debo. I'm gonna do what I want to do.
I do agree. He got too aggressive.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
But
team is like not going for that.
But the truth is, they should have paid him for now. Don't wait until he gets to this level. And I hope the 49ers learn the lesson this year. Stop waiting. Pay those people before the next guy gets paid. And now that player has a right to say, well, normally whoever gets paid first, the next player gets a little more. So that is normal, Fly Guy. So you go change the rules just because Debo is Debo or what? I don't understand. Or because you don't like the way he talked.
No, that's not what I'm saying. If you have a company, you're gonna hire someone. You're gonna give them the task. Like this is what you're gonna be doing. And before you hire the employee, they're already telling you, I'm not doing this, so you're not gonna hire them.
No. Employee
that's what
would have to
doing right now.
No, he ain't getting hired if you come in and talk, and I don't even know him. The employee that's been there for a while, he could say if he's valuable to the company, I'm going to need this, and this, or I'm just going to have to resign. Okay, now that's what you're talking about with Debo.
Be in denial or y'all want to, because the draft speak for itself. No team wanted Debo. Just be honest. Come on, bro.
I'm going to tell you, Fly Guy, yeah, they did. I'll bet they did, but the 49ers were asking for too much.
No. 49ers just wanted a first and maybe a fifth or something else. No team wanted Debo. They went and got AJ Brown.
That's what everybody says about Jimmy, too.
I'm going to be honest.
All right.
We stuck with Debo.
We stuck with him. And I'm glad, too, because that's a good thing to be stuck with. But, Fly Guy, let's see what happens between now and tomorrow. All right? I'm going to see you tomorrow, fam. All right. By the way, Trent Payne, the problem is I didn't say we need 30 points in the fourth quarter to win games, Trent. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not saying Jimmy had no fault, but Jesus Christ. What, we got to get 20 points to win a game? I don't think that should be necessary.
Yeah, if Jimmy's on the team, yeah, we do.
Oh, okay, well, next year when Trey is leading by 10 points in the fourth quarter, nobody better not say one word to me if we get snatched at the fourth quarter because we couldn't play no defense. That's ridiculous.
Well, if it
But anyway,
happens with Trey and he scores 20 points and he can't score more, then yeah, it's gonna be a problem.
yeah,
My
well,
whole thing is, I get what you're saying, Ronbo,
Yeah.
but you got to look at the what was the game that went crazy last in the playoffs? It was that Bills and Kansas City game, right? They were going back and forth. The defense was playing like crap.
both of them.
If you put Jimmy in that situation, I don't see whichever team. And you can put him on the Chiefs, you can put him on the Bills. I don't think Jimmy's doing that, scoring a touchdown, going down the field. I honestly don't see that. That I don't see.
What I want to see, and I'm actually curious now,
No.
I want to know what Jimmy looks like on another team where it's not a run-first offense. I hope he does get to that kind of team. So I could say later, I told y'all he was playing Kyle's offense. No,
I don't know.
It's
I don't
all
see it.
Jimmy's fault.
We went
He's
with
playing
Jimmy.
Kyle's offense.
He went with Jimmy because the system we had. You
Exactly.
put him in the Kansas City and the Bills game, I don't see him winning those games, coming back like that. I don't see him going down the field.
All I know
whatever
is
second
if you
time to
let
play, I
that
don't see him doing that.
2017, you let that 2017 Jimmy go to another team and let him play like he likes to play, got another story.
I don't see 20. It's too late for 2017 Jimmy to come back with a broken
Jimmy knows how to
arm,
play.
with a broken
That's
thumb.
who
I don't
Jimmy
see that.
is. In 2017, that was the real Jimmy. What we got after 2018 was Kyle's Jimmy.
Well, if
Okay.
that's the case, yeah. If
We're
that's
gonna
the
see
case,
what
yeah,
happens
that
with
means
Trey.
Shanahan ruined him, so he's not going back to that. So Jimmy should himself. Jimmy's just at this point,
He doesn't want to come back
he's just a
anyway.
game manager.
Yeah.
Well, it don't matter where he goes. Jimmy's
No,
just
is
a
it?
game manager at this point.
That's what I'm saying.
He's another Alex Smith.
I beg to differ, and I can't wait to see what he looks like when he leaves here. Because, like I said, Kyle's got a way he wants you to play, and Jimmy's he's just a soldier. He goes out there and does what he's told, and everybody hates him. But I see what's going on myself. That's
I
Kyle's
don't hate
football.
Jimmy. I never hated Jimmy.
And also, they went out and got them yak men. Why? They're not going deep with those guys. They're going where they're going on purpose. That's what they want to do. That's why Kyle ain't went after no deep threat receiver. He could have got some speed by now. Why didn't you? Because what you're seeing, that's Kyle's offense.
Yeah. That's what Jerry Rice was. All Jerry had to do was throw the ball a couple yards, and Jerry Rice did the rest.
Mm-hmm. That's what we're doing now. Ain't nobody going
That's
downfield. Even
always been a
Mahomes stopped going
49er offense.
downfield. The defenses have gotten too sophisticated, Emilio. You be going downfield too often, you will get picked. Unless you set it up right.
You know, it's exciting, but you think about it. The West Coast offense is throwing the ball short 10, 15 yards.
A
and letting
lot
the
of
receiver
teams
do
are
the
doing
rest.
that. Yep. So, you know.
Anyway.
But anyway, listen, let me I want to know your opinion on Debo still being on the team, though, since we're going into day 2.
That
We're
doesn't
not
bug
early in
me.
the third
I
round.
told you, no, it don't bug me. It was either way. It was if he didn't want to be here and they weren't going to get the trade for him, get the best deal you could get. If they were talking about giving us 2 number ones or whatever, trade them.
Now, Big Show said they did.
On the team.
Big Show said they gave us, according to Adam Schefter, and I told you Big Show about Adam Schefter, but Adam Schefter confirmed that we got a first and another couple of high picks, not 2 firsts, but first. I believe we got a second, another. I don't know. I remember saying it, but according to Adam Schefter, we got deals offered, and the 49ers reneged, and I knew they would. No matter what anybody says, the 49ers, they got them phone calls. No, we're not trading Debo. I just know that's what happened.
No, so it's up to them. I mean, I like my thing. If they got a good deal, you know, they're not going to say no. If they got one hell of a deal, they
said
can't say
that.
no, they're going to trade them.
But it's got to blow them away.
Yeah.
I mean, what would have blown them away?
I told you, to me, I mean, I would have took a number 1 this year, number 1 next year, a number 2 this year, and a number 2 next year. I would ask for a whole lot.
Well, that'd be hard to pass up there. That's
that's hard to do.
That would be
You
hard to
can't
pass
pass that up.
Yeah.
No, I would say if you're going to give me something. Make it work. Me saying, okay, you know what? We can take this guy. I'm always going like this. I was just like, if you don't want to be here, let him go. Like I said, I like Debo. You know, he's fun to watch. More than fun, he's exciting to watch. But you can never force nobody to stay on your team if they don't want to be there.
I mean, you also believe he wants to leave. It's not about the money.
I don't know what he wants. Because one thing he says, no, I don't say that. No, yes, I did. And at this point, it's all hearsay. I don't know what he wants, honestly. I'm just listening to it, you know. For me, at the end of the day,
find out the truth someday.
You might later on. But I
It's
just
gonna be
know
a
at the end
long
of the day, no matter what he does, if he's on this team, I will root for him. If he's not on the team, good luck and good riddance.
Mm-hmm. And we got to root
I
against
do
him
that with
because you
everybody.
know he'd be on the team we'd have to play.
Oh, yeah.
Here he comes.
Oh no,
Bam!
I would
There he
hope
goes,
he was
y'all.
on the team, and when we play him, I hope we don't let him get a catch.
Hello.
And stop him. I would love to see that.
Well, since we
you
know him
want to
so
leave
well.
this team, well,
Wait a minute, wait. There's Big Show now. Let me see what he says here. He says it was Rappaport. Oh, was he in Rappaport? We were offered the 10th pick and the 69th pick and a pick swap. That wasn't enough. Emilio agrees. Agrees that's not enough. That is not enough.
Yeah.
We're out of time already.
Because you got to, well, then you got to think about it. Because he's younger than Ty. What was
Brown?
I forgot the guy's name. The one that was. He's better than Brown, and he's better than. Well, he's not. Well, he's younger than Tyreek Hill. So it's just you got to realize what you're getting in the guy.
He's the youngest one on the bench at 26.
So,
by the way, he's 26. Somebody had him at 28 yesterday. Debo ain't 28. He's 26, going on to his 27th birthday. I mean, I don't
and
know how
again, I just know, but when I say he's better than what's the name? The one that went to the Jaguars, Kirk or whatever his name is.
The
he was
Jags?
way better than him.
Yeah, from
or
Kirk,
Jags
Kristen
or
Kirk.
Yeah. Yeah, he was way better than him. So yeah.
Right.
But
at
the end of the day, I will root for him. He's on the team. He's not on the team. Good luck to you. Good reading. Until next time. All right.
There you go.
See what happens tomorrow. And to me, I just say we pick up what we play. I say we need to help out Trey, maybe another receiver. Yeah, we'll see what we pick up tomorrow.
Yeah, some people want best player available.
But all right, Ronbo.
All right, fam. Have a great night.
All right, you have a good night.
Thanks. And, boy, that's a big belch there. Hey, Bethel.
Hey, Ronbo.
Bethel, get in here, man. Debo's still on your team. Does that make you mad? Are you okay?
No, it's just the thing is that I was looking at some stuff, and if you see the little pieces, you see that the one that represents Debo is telling what Debo should do and everything. And I guess when his brother ruined everything, Debo is trying to, make everything right. And because if you see, I looked at the way John Lynch, did his conference. What did he say? He said that when he talks to his players, he's always good with his players, and they always have good communication. What
John
did
Lynch?
Kittle say?
You said John Lynch has good rapport.
What did Kittle say? Yeah. What did Kittle say? What did Fred Warner?
Debo? You said Fred Warner.
The one that had contracts?
Yeah, Fred Warner. Debo.
What did they say? That they had good communication with the organization.
Mm-hmm. John's always said my door's open. I don't know why Debo didn't go in the door.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I guess all these tactics that him and his agent were doing.
And Tiquan, his brother. My God. Tiquan,
yeah.
Shut up. Stop. And leave your Facebook. Get out of here. God.
Yeah, it just they just made a big mess, and Debo was tweeting what he's tweeting. He just wants to. He light a big fire. Now he wants to, calm the fire. Because he doesn't know if he's gonna get traded or not. Now it looks like he's not. So I'm wondering what's gonna happen now. Is he gonna want to play with the team, or is he gonna
Jimmy
yeah.
and Debo are sitting down at Hooters right now laughing.
I don't know if you heard Michael Irvin say that Debo told him that he's not going to camp.
Uh-oh.
So
Well, you know what? I
That's
expected
another
that.
thing.
I knew that. He's not
Yeah.
going to go. He's not going to do anything to get himself hurt. This is routine.
Yeah, so Debo really talked a lot with him, and he just didn't want to say what he talked about because he want to protect his privacy. So that tells me that him and his agent had a lot of things planned together. Yeah, talk. And now I'm wondering if Debo gonna give the same attempts that he did before, or is he gonna want to not give 100% anymore?
No, Debo, he likes playing football. He's that kind of guy that's going to get on the field and forget about he's getting paid for what he's doing. Debo's a competitor. Debo likes beating people up and winning. He's not interested in putting on no acts or going out there and playing half-assed.
Hey,
Bethel, you can get hurt doing that too.
Is he gonna do the same thing that what's that safety from the Seahawks when he got hurt and he flipped off the fan base? Is he gonna do the same thing if he gets hurt?
Jamal Adams? Did Jamal Adams flip off the fans in the stands?
Yep. Yes, he did. He flipped off everybody.
No, Debo's not going to do that. You know what, though? Bethel, I take that back. If any fan that Debo it says anything that he heard or read on his social media, not only will that fan get flipped off, Debo, he's pretty pissed off about that. He may wait for that guy or try to find him. I mean, because he ain't gonna go up in the stands because then he could get sued. But he's pretty pissed off about that. So I don't know.
Yeah, I think he tried to do everything he can to get traded because if you see all the fan base from different fan bases want Debo, they want him. So if he goes to another, if he would have been into another fan base, all that fan base loves them. And some of our fan base,
a lot of us still love
hates
Debo
them and loves them.
He's got lots of love here. I mean, I didn't want to see him get traded. Lots of us didn't want to see him get traded.
I'm wondering if it's going to be the same thing as what happened with, I know you like the Lakers. I know one of your Lakers guys, didn't get traded and the fans were booing him?
Oh, it wasn't Kobe or Shaq. Who could that be?
I think it was Kobe.
Kobe's seriously got a huge fan following, or did. I don't know.
Or was it Kobe or was it?
It might have. I think
forgot.
It was Shaq.
I heard something like that.
Because Kobe got more popular than Shaq before the last couple of years before Shaq left.
Yeah.
And maybe Shaq got. I don't remember any booing of either one.
Because I think he did the same thing. He was holding out or something, and they didn't trade him, and he had to play for the team, and the fan base was booing him.
You know what? It was Shaq. You know why? Because Shaq was running down the floor one time after he made a basket, and he yelled up in the stands to get Jerry Buss, pay me! And ever since then, there was a problem. I just remembered that. Anyway, but hey, Bethel, we ran out of time talking about the Lakers. So listen, let's talk tomorrow. Let's talk tomorrow.
Hopefully, we do some big splashes tomorrow, and we get some neat players. And hopefully we could trade Jimmy and get a second pick or something or whatever they want to give us.
Jimmy, I'm telling you right now, he's staying. We'll see.
Because one thing is that a lot of people don't realize we don't have enough money to play all these draft players. So
I didn't think they had enough money to sign that cornerback. The 49ers come up with money when they need it suddenly. It's very strange. Anyway.
Because remember, we lost a lot of good players.
Yeah,
that's
we'll
another
some more
thing.
too. All right, fam. Let me see you tomorrow.
All right, Rumble.
Yeah.
Good show.
Thanks, man.
And hit the like. And let's go Niners.
There you go. Night, Bethel. Yeah, I just realized there's going to be some more players cut too. There's still players to be cut. But I don't know, how do you come up with 90-something guys? Well, they don't have to sign everybody right now. They do. In order to practice, you got to be signed. Anyway, Chapin says the safety is Earl Thomas. What, that we can pick him up, you mean? Earl's still out there, actually. And actually, Earl's been on social media asking for a job. Y'all remember me? Earl Thomas? 4-time Pro Bowler? Yeah, I need a job. 415 area code. Hello. 415.
415. Ronbo, that's you?
Was that you? Who is this?
This is Leroy Phillips Sr., man.
Wait.
From Sucker Free City.
Wait.
Leroy Phillips Sr.
Leroy Phillips. Yeah, I'm Phillips. I see your name throughout the chat all the time. Hi, Leroy. Well, Leroy,
I forgot I was on the phone with, man. hey, Ronbo, man.
I do that all the time. I do the same thing. Sometimes I'm having dinner and I forget I ate something up. And I get mad because I'm still hungry.
Yeah.
Hey, but Leroy, it's like Debo is still on the team. And I'm tonight.
I'm excited.
Okay.
I'm excited, but I'm not excited.
Well, how come? Explain.
You know when somebody say they're going to give you something as a child and you can't wait to get it?
Yeah.
And all of a sudden they say, well, I can give it to you, but it's always that but. And that's what it is with this situation right here.
Yeah. My dad used to do that.
This goes back to... Right.
And then tell me later, how many I ask you how many times to do this, and this. Yeah. You didn't do it, did you? Dad, you told me.
Hey, man, I had it.
No, we'd have that. Maybe
Right.
that's what Debo's doing.
Right. You don't. But you don't promise kids something, then don't come through because that hold that against you, and they never trust you again. Same with Debo. I think this goes back to last season with the Debo situation. Knowing that he balled out, if it weren't for him, we wouldn't have got as far as we did in the championship game. When he came in as a rookie, okay, he broke one of Rice's records. I forgot which one it was. The other 4 years, he had hamstrings problems. Goes back to his rookie with South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
This past year, he balled out. He's running between the lines. How come Debo can run that good? He played running back before he played wide receiver. That's why he's so good. He says easy to him. But if you're going to have Shanahan run you as a running back and you balling out as a receiver, I mean, I can see where he like, wait, come on now. But first impressions is everything. If they told him they was going to take care of him, then all season and they don't take care of him, that's not every player. Debo is cut from a different cloth. Debo is from the hood.
Yes.
He got that hood mentality. They ain't have nothing, coming up. He balls. He's everything. They took him off the street so he wouldn't get into gangs and all that because he used to beat up people in his neighborhood. You look at his documentary and everything. I'm telling you. Then he met the real Tiny Liston Jr. Rest in peace, Tiny Liston from Friday movie. But I'm just saying, man.
Okay.
I don't think
Leroy,
it's going to get done.
The 49ers wait and make. He was, like you're saying, he's impatient. Tell him something. Don't just
mess with the wrong. They mess with the wrong. They mess with the wrong player. They mess with the wrong player. Debo is the type of person. I'm telling you, if this was some business that's on the street in the hood, them boys in the organization, they'd have been got, bro. They've been got. But this is a business, and Debo, this is his first negotiations. Then you have, did you see that tweet what Trey Lance and Kittle said?
What did they say?
Okay, the safety they picked up from the Ravens, Tony Jefferson.
Yeah.
He came on his podcast and said Debo. Debo gonna be going with the 10th pick Jets. And Trey Lance came on and say, hey, Tony Jefferson. He didn't say Jefferson. He just called him by his first name. He said, Tony, hold on, don't do that. So Kittle came back and said, it's only. I just looked at it while I was waiting for you to get on with you. I was looking at that on my phone. And so Kittle came back and had an emoji or something and said, like, oh, you're not part of the team or you're not family or something. So basically just, you're not here, so you ain't got no say-so.
See,
it's only. I was looking at that. I was like, "Whoa!"
But you know what that tells you right there. George is always clowning, but Trey was serious, and that just goes to show nobody in that office is letting out what's going on with Debo. Nobody knows, and Debo's been trying to tell people, "Man, don't nobody know what's going on but me, my agent, and the 49ers." You talk about the front office. So when all these writers start writing up all this stuff, and 49 fans are biting on it right and left, it's not necessarily even close to being the truth. I don't believe more than half of what I heard. I did not believe it.
Man, it's all entertainment because if they can't get the real inside scoop what's going on with the Niners organization, what they do, they make up things. Hey. They make up things. Then you have fans to follow it, and everybody just need to just relax and just chill. Because I take Bernie Mac said it best. The late Bernie Mac, rest in peace.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe shit that shit happens.
I know.
I don't believe shit that shit happens. So I'm just gonna sit back and wait. Fans, ain't nothing we can do.
I mean,
so in the meantime, all I'm gonna do is just chill and play with my grandkids until I hear something that's burden proof. Other than that, I ain't gonna worry about this, bro.
And Leroy, if you get caught and quoted by somebody, they're gonna come back. What'd you say the other day? See, that's why you don't want to get caught up in that. You know, not because.
And then when your family come in the business, like his brother said something came out, then he deleted it and said, "Oh no, I'm just playing." No, bro. No, this is the negotiation. This is money in negotiation. You don't do that.
Yeah.
You don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Stand in a child's place, bro. This is a man's business.
TYQA. He's a boy. I seen him on Facebook going back and forth. What? That's Steve-O's brother.
Yeah, but you know what? I know it's over with. I know it's over when he walked out. That dinner, he didn't wait till 2 to come. He walked out on Charlie.
You know what? I feel like I want to go back at Tequan over in Facebook. Tequan, what happened, man? You was talking all that ish. Now look what happened. Debo's still on the team.
Yep.
Shut up.
Yep. They say they don't have the money, but how they keep coming up with money? That's what I'm saying. They tight with it. You know, they had the money to give him, but they trying to just give him a little bit and see what he say with that.
Well,
no. First impressions. If I meet a girl and I'm sagging, I'm going to see her. I'm going to see her family. Oh no, not him. No. You can do better than that.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Give me what I did for you, man. And he can't. And somebody said Debo will hold out, but see, with the NFL meetings they had, it's no more holding out. There's no more holding out.
See, you know what? This is
typical. You can't hold out.
But this is typical negotiation tactics. The 49ers, like you're saying, they should not treat everybody the same. You should understand Debo. Kyle's been talking to Debo for how long? He knows and understands Debo by now. Don't play with him like that. Kyle should have went and told, look, guys, we need to handle the situation with Debo a little differently than we normal to do. What are you talking about? Let's see if we can close this deal as quickly as possible is what I'm saying. And the 49ers still asking around, and now look what you got.
Easier said than done. They waited too late. They waited too late. It's easier said than done now. They done made a mess, and they can only blame themselves. And about Debo getting threatened and all that, fans need to don't threaten him. All the man doing is doing what he feels is right. If you want to get mad at the front office.
Right, because Richard Sherman said that was part of it. He said fans go in there and say
things that feels like he's
unappreciated. I know.
He said on the podcast that they disrespected Debo. Richard Sherman said that.
He said that. His point was that Debo looks at it and said, like, oh, you guys don't even appreciate me. You only care about what I do. You don't care about me. Yeah. And now that's why people say, Debo don't care nothing about money. Well, you don't care nothing about Debo getting out there playing for free. Yeah. So it's the same thing.
Then Debo came out and said the Niners didn't even offer him no contract.
And see, Leroy, we got to go, though. We're out of time.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're going to
man, I appreciate you, Ronbo. Yeah, I appreciate you and the fans, you know. You too, man. Take care. All right, Dale. Sucker Free City 415. I'm out.
There you go. Did you say Sucker Free City?
Sucker Free City 415. The Bay. Bang, bang, Niners. I'm out.
I love it.
All right. All right.
Hey, Big Show says, call me crazy, Ronbo, but I'm kind of shocked at Balky and how he's building the Jags, drafted Lawrence, Walker, Little, Stanford depth tackle, signed Scherf, all-pro guard. I know, right? Show it's actually it's enough to piss us off. He wasn't doing that kind of work in San Francisco. Chapin and Earl Thomas, we just did that one. Earl Thomas was the one who flipped the fan. That's right. On his way out on that meat wagon, Earl Thomas was flying that bird. That's true. That was Earl Thomas. Chapin, thanks. Casey, who flipped off Robbie Gould at one game. Casey.
I would never flip off a 49er. Never.
Not even
never
Robbie?
flip off.
Yeah, and Casey, that's so funny because I honestly, Robbie only makes a couple of mistakes a year. Well, last year he got a little weird, but normally he only makes a couple of mistakes a year. You can't hate him for that.
But Ronbo, I need you to come back to me, bud.
Okay. You're in the middle of something. Okay, we'll be back. All right.
Thank you.
Ellis. Ellis.
I'm Bizzle.
Ellis.
Yeah.
As you said, I'm taking a survey tonight as to those who do appreciate the fact that Deebo Samuel will continue to put on a 49er uniform, as opposed to those who don't. Ellis, which side of the aisle are you on?
Man, as long as he's coming to play and be himself,
yeah.
You know, if he can turn the page and you know, just be the old Debo who we know him to be, and you know, come with the right energy, you know, I'm all for it. I'm not tripping.
Ellis, let me ask you this though. As a matter of fact, when was the last time a player went ahead and played and was still in arbitration and played half-ass? There must be some situation when a player said, well, oh, you know what? Franchise tag doesn't make anybody mad, though. Well, because that's what happens. They got a franchise tag anyway because you can't play without a contract, right? But he's still got a year left on his contract, which makes another. Oh. Let's go ahead. We can get into that later. I just realized that could be a sticking point. But go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, it's as long as we get the Debo that we know, you know, that we've had, you know, especially last year, if he could, you know, try to, you know, come with the same flow as he did last year. I just don't know. I really feel like this is a crapshoot, you know. I mean, we pay him handsomely, then, you know, it all goes away for the most part. But it's not a 100% guarantee, you know, because we don't know what the hell they're doing.
And they don't act like they know what they're doing either. God. Ellis, they just paid the man earlier. All this wouldn't have been a problem. Now it's double down. It's worse than it was at the beginning. Now they owe all kind of money.
So then what's like basically what's going to happen is like he's got to get more guaranteed money than AJ Brown for him to be happy. I mean, what if he doesn't get it? Was he still going to be? Is he still going to be mad with that? But Trent Williams didn't even get $50 million guaranteed, did he?
No.
Wasn't he in the 40s?
But that's why I'm saying they could have got away with giving Debo money, $40 million earlier, and then he messed up and let this happen. Now they're going to say, you know, you AJ Brown is getting paid more than me. I don't understand why that's got to be. AJ Brown don't do for his team what I'm doing for this one, and he's got a legitimate gripe.
That's what I'm saying. This is totally ass backwards. They're going to have to change the process because these type of things are going to come up, and we don't even know, you know, is Nick going to sign his fifth year option deal and stuff? Is he going to be okay with it?
He has no choice.
Is he going to be pissed off? Is he going to want to return next year? I mean, after this coming season, but the following season, is that going to make it harder for negotiation?
Yeah, but the way John Lynch explained that, he says, you know, if we can do it, we just want that flexibility. We can work with Nick anytime we get ready to. We just want to have that flexibility there. That's a stopgap. The 49ers, it's a preemptive strike on their part. That way Nick can't go and run anything on him because the 50-year option's already been picked up. So if next year Nick says, well, look, I'm not really going to hang out here. No, Nick, we already picked your 50-year option. We have a little more time. Please calm down. And then they have that. They can do that.
But that's just for one season, right? Or it's for another? Oh, it's for 2 seasons?
Yeah, Nick's going into this. Nick's played 3 years. Next year's his 4th year, right? Wait.
Okay,
that's right.
Yeah.
This is his third. Yeah, this is the 4th year. So yeah, the 5th-year option's already been picked up. They didn't even hesitate. Smart move for once by the 49ers. Stop waiting, Niners. Why do you do that?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what the hell they're doing. I'm guessing that they're banking that they'll be able to, you know, mend their relationship, the situation with Debo, and be able to make him happy, and you know, he'll be able to come back and, like I said, do his thing. I'm okay with it. I was to the point to where I didn't even care anymore, just, you know, because of all of the plan and shit like that. And like when you scrub your IG and you do all that, you know, you basically saying, you know, I'm
done. You know, I quit.
Fuck this team, in so many words. You know what I mean? To make it plain and simple.
Well,
and I mean,
but you know what?
How are we supposed to feel?
Not projected because his teammates should be taking offense to that too. That was directed at the front office.
Well, but we're taking it more personal than the team and the players are, because the players actually play with him. They're with him on a personal level. They understand and are in the business. So
They know who's
maybe
talking
a
to
lot
them.
of them aren't.
Yeah.
Right. Well, if not, and not just that, but they are in the business. They're players. They're on the team. They're like, hey, man, this is just a protocol and part of the process. But how we're feeling is like, you know, he scrubs, you know, his Instagram. He's like saying, I don't want to be a Niner anymore. That's what that represents. That doesn't represent I got a problem with the front office. Well, how do you just pan that off to then you should do something else?
Kyler Murray
Because
did the
that
same thing.
just
This is something that generation does.
to hell with Kyler. Yeah,
This is what they do.
Well, but it's unacceptable.
Well, I agree
But
with
it's
that
unacceptable, and that's why we had so many people pissed off. That's why so many people were like, all right, we'll get him out of here. Ship him out. Look, and we start talking and drawing up mock drafts, you know, with using the Debo picks and shit like that. We had people, you know, trying to see what how we can get rich off of this draft with Debo being gone. It should have never come to that. And the only reason why it happened is because of how he's posturing and how he did this stuff with all, you know, with the, like I said, scrubbing his Instagram and the subliminal coded messages and all this little weird stuff going on. If he had just been silent and would have just dealt with it behind the scenes and been, you know, legitimate and responsible with how he was behaving, then we wouldn't have even been doing any of this. We'd have been like, look, Debo's handling himself like a professional. We're not even hearing that. Look at DK Metcalf. And I hate to even use DK because I hate Seattle so much. But I'm just, you know, as far as what DK individually is doing, why couldn't he just react that way and or handle himself in that fashion? Then we wouldn't have even been having people drawing up mock drafts off of Debo picks, off of picks that we got from trading Debo. And we wouldn't have so many people just grown and angry. But, you know, it is what it is, man. I'm glad we got – it was hard to see all those good-ass players go. There's at least about 25, 30 really good players, I want to say. But I was looking at the list. There's like the next 15, 20 picks for sure. There's a lot of good guys. So I want us to trade up and get in there. I mean, is Jimmy going to go somewhere? Or what are we going to do to get up in there?
I keep
We're
telling
going to take
people,
some of those
anybody go
6-round
pay
picks.
Jimmy Garoppolo
We're going to
$27
take a third.
million to come in 5 minutes before the season starts. But tell you what, but maybe you never know what's going to happen. They might trade him tomorrow. I don't know. But I'll tell you what, Ellis, we're going to run out of time now. Let me see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
And maybe Jimmy will be history and we'll get to move up in the draft. I don't know. Because I didn't see this coming today. I actually thought he might get traded. And I was delighted when he didn't know. So, anyway.
Yeah, it's all good, man. Yeah, but, yeah, shout out to you, Brother Ronbo. Thank you for the platform.
Thanks,
shout
Ellis.
out to all the Niner faithful.
Don't forget to tell ready to go to hell and
ready
we'll
to croak, man. Go put your face in your toilet
Flush.
and count to 1,000. Anyway, peace and love, Brother Ronbo. Holla at you. Shout out to production.
Shout out to the squad.
I'm out.
All right, fam.
Thank you, fam. Peace and love, Lord.
Okay, Rudy, come on, Rudy. The Ramillia Sports report that Ronnie Lott was better as a USC Trojan than a Niner. Meanwhile, Marketing Pro is saying that Ronnie Lott always avoided Eric Dickerson. Okay, you got boy, y'all are making me sweat. I'm trying to conduct a program here, and you guys are there just throwing these little digs. Hey, let's check on Casey.
What's up, Ronbo? You ready for me?
Yeah. If you're okay, go ahead.
What's happening, bud?
Well, we left talking about Robbie, but Casey, you know, I can't wait. I just went right from the draft right over here to get the conversation going because it's late, and I was wondering what's going on now that Debo's on the team. I'm wondering, is there a lot of being said right now that's not nice? Yeah, Casey, where'd you want to see Debo? Did you want to see him out of here and on his way to wherever and get draft picks? Or what were you looking for?
I mean, I wish none of this had happened. It seems like it's the nature of the business now where every offseason something like this happens with team and one player.
Yes, every year. Why us, though? Casey?
I don't know, because we're the 49ers.
Yeah.
Because we're the world champions here.
We're lighting you out for this kind of crap, though, every year.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
But, yeah, it looks like Debo's staying on.
Mm-hmm. Whether he likes it or not.
Yeah.
Hey, Casey, here's the thing. People think that Debo's going to come out there and play with his lips all stuck out and is all pissed off, doesn't want to play. That's not the way I don't remember a player ever doing that. When he's playing ball, he's playing ball. If he's going to come on the field, he's probably going to play. If he doesn't come on the field, that means he didn't want to play, he wasn't going to, so he didn't even come out there. He's not. I do worry, though, he's not going to play until the 49ers settle something with him. That could be week 2 or 3 as a holdout. But then if he does, Debo's going to just charge X amount of dollars every day. I wonder if he can stand it because that is a league mandate. They can't just say, but don't worry about the money. No, you got to pay it.
Yeah, I think the. Hold on 1 second, Ronbo. Trying to gather my thoughts here, bud. Sorry about that.
Right.
Just had this weird passenger get out of my car. Weird,
you sound like you're relieved they got out, too.
Yeah, I am, man. This freaking weirdo trying to tell me he's from the Bay Area. I said, where in the Bay Area? He goes, Santa Monica. I said, get the fuck in my car. I pulled over.
Ooh, that would have worried me a lot. Yeah, Jack.
Yeah.
Dude, look in the mirror at him.
No.
Dude,
yeah, no, well,
Santa Monica
he's got
ain't help here, man.
Yeah, no, he's got the hoodie on. He has his mask on. He's got the hat on. And, this ain't my first rodeo, Ronbo. So, anyway.
Damn, did he get in your car looking like that? I would not have let this dude in the car.
It's not that he gets in my car looking. It's not that. It's the energy behind it. It's the spirit. Someone's off with this fool, and I can always feel it. You'll never get it past me. I'm a professional poker player. My Mars is in Cancer. We're on my astrologer said you're not gonna get it past me. And if you do get it past me, I'll eventually figure it out. But anyway, Ronbo,
it's
where are we at right
Spidey
now?
sense. But yeah.
Thank you, bud. I appreciate it. Yeah, man. Where are we at right now? What are we talking about?
Yeah, we're talking about Debo and his wanting to play or not play, depending upon what the 49ers do to extend him this year. And somebody already said that Debo's already vowed that he would not play unless he got extended. So, we may still have a problem.
I've never been married, Ronbo, but I imagine this is somewhat like what it would feel like to have your wife maybe spend a little too long at the club, and she comes home and you're not sure about what happened or something, and then you just I just want her to stay. This is what it sounds like with Debo here. We're just glad Debo's staying, but in my opinion, Debo's already made. Sometimes it's not what you say; it's what you don't say, and there's been nowhere near enough. Making sure that the fan base feels good. Debo's going, I'm laughing at this and it's all funny and stuff. Well, you perpetuated this yourself, Debo. So, I don't know. There's a reason, Sherman doesn't have an agent. There's a reason. I don't like Debo's agents. I think his agents are bums. They've got I don't know. They just.
Well, I'm yet to meet or hear about an agent that I really appreciated. They all seem to be they're leeches. They're trying to make the only reason they're getting paid what they're getting paid is because they're representing somebody who can play football, and they're in there negotiating and they get a percentage for closing the deal. How much work was that?
Yeah.
And his best interest is not the football player; it's his, right?
I kind of was really hoping that the Jets would trade him.
Everybody did because the Jets are number 10. They got 4 and 10, and they're going to give up the 10th pick maybe. And according to Adam Schefter, they did offer that, and the 49ers says nah.
But it doesn't really look like there's much in this draft. But the Detroit Lions took a pass rusher and stuff. You guys need to pick someone who's going to score points. It's Detroit versus everybody.
And where is he?
But in reality, it's really Detroit versus themselves.
You know what, though? The players they picked up, both the Jets and Detroit, they helped themselves to some, at least for this draft, some good players out of this draft.
Yeah. The Detroit Lions should just get a real lion and put the lion on the field.
what they should do is also, if they don't do anything this year, just close the franchise. Okay, just close. Just tear the stadium down. Build some kind of a facility, and just stop it. You guys can come back here, and the history you got says you should have never started. So they had. Well,
Yeah,
they did have.
They're good for my parlays, though.
They've had some great players down through the years, so. But.
Yeah, and they almost beat us last year. Ronbo, remember that?
Came that fourth quarter quarterback. See, that's what I'm talking about. Luckily, we had 100 points ahead. My God. But anyway, Casey, we got to go. I tell you what, I'm going to see you tomorrow and looking for you and see what we do next.
It was like 75 points. There was like 75 points scored in that game.
40. Oh, yeah. We gave up 35 in the fourth quarter. God. George Kittle's got the ball bouncing off his face mask. Oh, George, you never do. Oh, my God. That was close. Scary.
All right, Ronbo. Well, hey, wish me a good night, Ronbo. I hope this night picks up. I hope I'm about to go pick up strippers and some drugs. And I hope my tips are good, Ronbo. And
much information.
I hope you're enjoying the wine. And shout out to Barack O'Niner. He's probably the funniest guy I've never met. He's totally making me laugh.
Eddie Strange. He needs his own stand-up show. All right, fam. Have a great night. You'll be okay. And Christopher Hengler says, "Peace, Ronbo. When do we have our first pick?" Chris, number 61. Papa D-Ragon. Ow! Papa D.
What's up?
Bob, you know what's up, man. I'm enjoying this tonight because I'm on the side that won. I wanted Debo to stay with us, but I know there was a large contingent of people, including my dude Big Show, who wanted him gone. And you pick up some draft picks. So, Bob, I mean, where are you? Are you a happy man on this night? Are you all, damn, Debo, Niners, we could have took 10 picks. Oh, where you at?
I'll be honest with you right now. I'm not going to be happy until we get 6. I'm going to be pretty critical. But check this out. So I'm going to read a little bit of news to you. And tell me what.
Because I haven't had a chance to look at any. Go ahead.
All right. So Coach Mike Vrabel says A.J. Brown will not be traded as long as I'm head coach. On Thursday night, the Titans traded Brown to the Eagles. General manager John Robinson said that the trade came together in the last 18 to 20 hours after the Titans realized they couldn't bridge the gap with Brown's representation. Soon after that, trade was made. Brown had a 4-year, $100 million extension with a $57 million guaranteed bonus. So 99% of all of this situation came down to money and payment money now. So that being said, young people, let me give you some advice. Never negotiate on emotion, number 1. Number 2, never close negotiation. And number 3, make sure you get good, solid advice. And I'll give you a prime example. This past November, we had a very, very bad storm. We had 5 tornadoes touch down. And my beautiful Honda Odyssey got caught up in one. And I had a lot of scratches and dings and all this other kind of crap. So I called my insurance company, who was one of the biggest, most corrupt insurance companies in the world. And they said, Mr. Dragon, your van's total exceeds the local law mandate. Hence, we are going to total your van out. I'm like, what are you talking about, total? There's nothing wrong with the van. It's got scratches on it. You paint it, you buff it, you put a new headlight in. What's the problem? $10,000 in damage. So we're just going to cut you a check and total it out. But because you own the van outright, you can keep the van. I'm like, well, look, I'm not making a decision right now. Let me sleep on it. I'll call you back in the morning at 8:30. Call them back in the morning and say, fine, cut me a check. How much is the check again? He's like, $14,000. Fantastic. Cut me a $14,000 check. So I got a $14,000 check, in a beat up minivan and two very unhappy little twin dragons because that was their ride. I then proceeded to take my vehicle over to the local body shop, family owned body shop, and say, hey, I need you guys to make this thing look nice again. Just, fix all the storm damage. Just got my vehicle back. My bill was $2,600.
Ooh, you made out.
That's the point precisely. Before you walk away, now again, remember, I could have slammed the phone. I could have cussed him out. I could have went to social media and could have been cursing Geico left and right. I could have did all that.
It was Geico? Ooh.
Yeah.
They do more advertising than anybody.
Anybody. But point is that they're tightwads. They're tight.
I don't know if you can even say that, Pop, after making as much money as you did on that deal. And they were stupid not to even come out and get an assessment on the damages on your van. What kind of crap is that? Dumbasses.
It's like, what I'm trying to say is that you don't know the situation until you know the situation, but you don't want to lash out emotionally or be angry about it. Because remember, the adjuster didn't even come out and see it. He didn't even come out and see the van. He just saw pictures and made that conclusion. So you're basically telling me that $10,000 worth of damage, okay, and in Tennessee, that means if 75% of that is total, which basically means if it exceeds $10,000 in damage, they can total it. It's basically what it means, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what he's basically saying. Well, he's saying that basically if it's $1 over $7,500. But make a long story short.
Yeah, parallel this with Debo because we're going to run out of time here.
Yeah. I'm just basically saying that he went about this whole entire situation wrong. He turned himself into a toxic entity, and his representation is already difficult enough to deal with in the first place, getting players traded. But now all of a sudden he's made himself a little bit more toxic to fan bases and things like that. He should have just kept his mouth shut. He should have fumed in private. He should have told his brothers thing. Don't tell your family shit. Just say, hey, they're working on it. Let them work on it. All you can do.
Wild.
So what happens now? Well, what happens now is that logically his only leverage is to hold out. So he holds out. Do you give him the bag? I don't know. I think he's got to earn the bag again. He's got to be committed to rebuilding that bridge of trust, in my opinion. Otherwise, he's going to pay for what he's contracted to pay for. And if he wants to hold out, then he's going to have to take less private jets and then buy less.
I saw that on your Twitch. He was out here cooling it, and he should be chilling and asking for forgiveness for his outlets. Because, I mean, the 49ers have told everybody, man, our office door is open. There's no need to go out here and publicly make these announcements. Hey.
I mean, it's cut off negotiations. It's cut them off. And it's like, only thing he's done is hurt himself. So not only do we not know exactly what's going on with the negotiations, but we knew where A.J. Brown stood because they were on the phone talking about what he wanted and then what the Titans were going to offer. And there was no coming off of the money.
Okay, but the thing is, I don't know how, if you didn't trade him, what are you going to do now? So it's going to get real weird from here, I have a feeling.
No, he can still get traded. I mean, if someone throws some picks at you tomorrow and throw a future first rounder,
that's true. It doesn't have to be today. That's true.
Or a player. My favorite player is already gone. So, center from Iowa is who I wanted. I've been screaming offensive line all offseason.
Everybody has. People don't understand how important that is. Some people really don't. But, fam, we got to go. Let's see what they're going to get offensive line tomorrow, and then they're going to get him in the wrong place. And it's too late to get him at 61. Well, maybe. We'll see.
Probably fourth round. Probably look at I'm thinking defensive back, wide receiver. I really like Alec Pierce is my second highest rated wide receiver. So we'll see if they make a decision there, but I don't think they will. It'll be weird. It'll be like Lions draft linebacker.
You never heard
draft. It'll be something stupid tomorrow.
Linebacker, like we need a linebacker. All right, fam. I'll see you tomorrow after the draft. The draft starts early.
Yeah, I know. Oh God, we'll see. I hope they don't mess it up tomorrow. We'll see.
We might be shocked. All right, bam and boom. Tell me I say goodnight. I'll see you tomorrow.
Later.
All right, fam. Hey, Darius.
Yes, sir, Ronbo.
Darius, it's the night we asked the question because we This movie's like got previewed, like Marvel previews Spider-Man and Strange and the Hulk. Everybody's coming out in the spring and summer, right? So we got the Debo show being previewed intensely for the last 2-3 weeks, right? And all of a sudden, everybody's sitting there, like people are watching, and we had really no reason to watch the draft tonight, but everybody heard, the Jets are going to offer a pick for Debo, and they might offer a first this year, and a first next year, a second and a third. We're going to be in. People are thinking more about the picks than anything else, right? A lot of people. I don't know. That's why I want to ask you, were you more hungry for those picks, or would you have just as soon stayed with Debo Samuel on his football team?
I think Debo's a great football player. I don't think that's like up for debate. I think he's a really good football. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like after what he's done, I don't feel like you just request a trade, and and I don't think you just can come back to that team next year, expect everything to go well. I don't know about for the fan base at least. I don't know about the players, what the players feel about that, but I personally would have taken those picks over keeping Debo. I feel like many people might disagree with me, so be it. But I feel like if we got in that 10th overall pick, we could have gotten Garrett Wilson. That's exactly where Garrett Wilson went. You get a guy who's 5 years younger, and as a receiver can help Trey Lance more. Because like Debo's great. Debo's not the greatest like pure receiver, right? Like this is well known here. He's not like a great route runner. He's not a great He's dangerous after the catch at the end of the ball's in his hand. I feel like if you could have gotten a receiver to, like as a pure, and who's 5 years younger too, that would have helped, and to get in the second round, early second round pick, which is what the Jets had two of. I mean, you can go draft a corner like Andrew Booth, who's still available today. I mean, he can get drafted today, and we all know we need corners really badly. So I would have done it because I don't know. I don't feel like you can just request a trade, do what you did, come back on the team, and just expect all to be well. I don't know though. So I personally would have.
But this happens a lot
trade.
though. Yeah, the players do this every now and then. Although with this team and the way they built that, there's a rapport between the players in the front office that it seemed like the clubhouse environment was just a nice one. So this was a little strange. Nobody saw that coming or expected it. The 49ers have been treating each other, and I suspect that they wanted to be some reciprocal feeling and actions, If Debo, we're all a family here. What is this? You come at us sideways like that, and it probably freaked him out. John looked visibly shooken up the other day. So they're a little blown away by Debo's actions. I can tell.
Yeah, because the reason why I would want that trade is like, let's say he plays next year, because I heard like he has to play in order to be like an unrestricted free agent.
Yeah.
Right. You just like if he played great, he's just gonna leave. At least get assets in return, and that's how I feel.
Well, he's not gonna play this year.
Letting a player like that walk away for free.
Yeah, but I heard he's not gonna play this year if he doesn't get extended though.
Right, but in order to be an unrestricted free agent, he has to play his fourth year.
Yeah, no, I mean, if he just plays a string out next year because there's no fifth-year option on him. But the 49ers knew not to let him do that. So they don't want to get into a bidding war with somebody else next year. They're going to try to extend him. And I suspect within the next 2 or 3 days, here's the thing. The 49ers don't sign people this early. But Debo wasn't going to stand for it.
Yeah, I know.
That's why I can understand. Debo, they're going to sign you. They just signed a couple of the guys before you. Come on.
Right, like George got signed mid-August. I think Fred was late July, early August. Like these guys get signed later, and yeah.
Always.
Yeah,
signed,
I think again, like
waited till
I think he just got impatient.
Yeah, I don't know what.
I think he just got impatient.
Did he think they were going to pay him or something? I don't understand that behavior. And now they've dug themselves into
I don't
a hole,
know.
though.
I
The
know.
49ers have to pay top dollar now. It's by their own fault.
Yeah. I saw a report or like a little tidbit from like what Richard Sherman's article that said the way the Niners do contract negotiations, it might have rubbed Debo off the wrong way.
I
even
can
though that's
see
not,
why.
that wasn't their intention. So I don't know.
Okay, Darius, look at how they signed everybody else. I mean, Tyreek Hill got signed right away. He got traded, but he got signed. Can we please get this done, please? I mean, need to sit here and guess and what you guys are thinking. He got nervous. I understand that. I don't appreciate it, but he did. And that's when he went, okay, you know what? I'm not a 49er fan. I'm taking everything off my wall. Get that red and gold off my jersey, you know. And then that, he had a temper. I think he has maybe he has anger issues, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, the way he plays, it seems like it, you know.
No. It works for football, but you got to calm down in negotiations. It's the first one he's ever been through, though, Darius. But I think he would look around him, maybe talk to your teammates, you know, talk to Trent Williams, talk to George Kittle, you know, talk to Fred Warner. You guys have a relationship. Come on.
Yeah, but he has the same agent as AJ Brown, and his agent got that deal done with the Eagles immediately. So I think I don't know. I think
it gets better than that, Darius.
I think
Denzel Ward is the highest paid cornerback in the league. That's
right,
the same
Denzel
agent.
Ward as well. Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah. I don't know. I think Debo just has to be patient if he wants to get signed. I don't think it's up for debate that the Niners. It's obvious that the Niners want to keep him. Like, why would you not keep?
Or they would have traded him
Debo
today.
Samuel.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly. So, and they had offers. They had that. I think the Jets offered that 10th pick and like another pick.
According to the Big Show,
it's clear and obvious that they want to keep him.
Oh, of course.
Right.
He's a generational player.
He just has to. He just has to wait a little bit because that money will come for sure. But
hopefully sooner than later, because I'm tired of hearing it. You know, we have to go through the news for the next week or two. Well, Debo Samuel has said now that he will not participate in camp, and he will be fined each and every day. So we'll update this when we can. No. So anyway, Darius, we're going to run out of time. I'll look for you tomorrow. Maybe the Debo Samuel is already settled.
Hopefully.
I really, God. All right, fam. Have a great night, huh?
Thank you, too.
And, hey, Tony. Tony, come in here. Let me know you picked up. Wait, what was that you picked up? You picked up Drake. Was that Drake London? You guys picked up Drake, didn't you?
Yeah, but I can't believe we took a receiver. But I'm not. It's not the end of the world. But we're just defensive linemen bad.
I knew. As soon as they made that pick, I said, Tony, there's one offense. I thought about you. I said, Tony's looking for defense, and they picked up Drake. I said, you know what? This is why the Falcons always have their top-tier receivers. They're pulling them when they probably shouldn't be.
But look at this, Ronbo. Somebody brought this up to me in my chat tonight, in my Falcons chat.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at teams like the San Francisco's, the Green Bay's, the Baltimore's, the Philadelphia's, how do y'all start y'all team when y'all build championship teams? Defense.
Always in the trench. Yep.
You draft defensive players and offensive linemen, correct?
Mm-hmm.
What does the Falcons always do? Matt Ryan in 2008, Julio Jones in 2011, Calvin Ridley in 2018. We start with it's not the way to start it.
49er fans would love it, though. I'm talking to a lot of people. Man, how come we got to do this? We could have got this. It's usually offense because a lot of people just like the sexy players. But if a franchise owner and front office think like that, it's not healthy. That's true.
Yeah. But Ronbo, it's, just like you and I have been talking for the last few weeks, there's some good football players in this draft. That's only the first round.
Mm-hmm.
And man, Falcons fans was crying. We didn't take Jordan Davis. We wouldn't have took Jordan Davis at 8 anyway.
Mm-hmm.
We would have had to trade down to get him because he went to Philadelphia at 14. Oh, my goodness. He went to Philadelphia with Fletcher Cox and Javon Hargraves. 3 big bodies in that middle. Oh, my goodness.
I almost passed
He's
out.
gonna learn a lot
I could see them mentoring him and teaching him everything they need to do Philadelphia style already. I said, "Oh my God, look at the size of that dude."
Yes, sir. But that's how you build your team in the trenches. And then I heard some bad news. I heard All-Pro Grady Jarrett, defensive tackle, and I'm just gonna say it. He shut off all his social media.
Let's see. This is what they do. This is what people do now. In order to get the attention they need, the first thing they do is scrub off their board or scrub off their page or their account. And then, of course, word gets back and starts to circulate. Ooh, Grady Jarrett took off all the Falcons paraphernalia off his wall. See, y'all, you see,
Yeah. It's the sign of the time. Kyler Murray, then
started
Debo did it.
this year.
Yeah, Grady Jefferson. And I mean, it's just, I could never get used to it, but ain't nothing we can do about it. You know, this is what it is. But there's some good football players in this draft.
Yeah,
that
there
we
is.
got to get 2 picks in this next round and 2 picks in the third.
Mm-hmm.
Get some good defensive linemen. That Drake Thomas from USC, defensive end. And Jermaine Johnson, he slipped to like 20 something.
Well, that was the one that went.
Jets traded back up.
The Jets did a job today, didn't they?
They did.
Yeah.
They got a wide receiver, Ahmad Garner, and they got Jermaine Johnson, defensive end, a corner, and a receiver.
Everybody was surprised when they saw Jermaine still there. Is he that? He's not good then, huh? Yeah.
Right, because you know why? Well, he's got over Thibodeau and all them, and they're all great pass rushers. Jermaine Johnson can stop the run just as equally.
The dude is 254. You can tell he's got cat-like quickness on his film, so that's going to work well for him because he'll be in that backfield with a heartbeat.
Who are you guys? You guys don't pick the 61?
Yeah. I mean, we're early third. We're early in the third.
Actually, it's for the second because we picked 3 picks before you guys with our second round. But Ronbo, check this out. I told you Christian Watson wasn't going in the first.
Everybody, you know what? It was like the way people talked about Christian. And yesterday I was watching NFL Network, and they was talking about everybody but Christian. And mock drafts, nobody mentioned Christian in the first 2 rounds. I said, man, oh, wow. So Christian is like they say. Apparently he's not, But a lot of 49er fans just want him because he's worked with Trey. Well, that's not good enough. There's better guys who can work with Trey. I don't know that.
I guarantee you, Ronbo, we picked 11th. We got the 43rd pick. That's the 11th pick in the round. I bet you with the top 10 picks in the second round, he's going to be gone.
You already got Drake London, Tony. You guys are through. Now you're going to go get the defense, but it's going to be that second-level defense. You could have got first-level defense. Them look like some absolute brutes. I'm talking vicious dogs you got to feed raw meat to coming down that aisle today. And the cornerbacks, the defense today, ooh, it looked good. That's why no quarterback can get a job today.
That's exactly why I want to trade down, Ronbo. And we could have got Jordan Davis if we'd have traded down 4 or 5 spots and got another pick.
See.
Oh, my.
They need you in the front. They need you in the front office, Tony. They don't know what you're doing. Anyway.
Yeah. But Ronbo, don't feel bad about picking the 61.
Yeah.
The Rams ain't picked yet.
I think the Rams picked about 4th to 5th round anyway. They don't care. It's like Ready to Go says, we don't need no damn picks. All right.
Yeah, we don't.
What you guys look like next year? It's gonna play out.
Yes, sir. Are you doing a live tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll be back
Saturday?
tomorrow. Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
I'll
probably,
kind of in and out.
maybe not day 3. It's just too long. But day 2 tomorrow. I'll do tomorrow.
Well, tomorrow, Ronbo, good luck to you because this is how we build our drafts.
I know.
That second round. So
that's it. Some second, third round picks. It's gonna be the day. All right, Tony. Have a great night. It's gonna be a good day tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Offensive linemen, defensive linemen, and there's still some receivers. Oh, Ronbo, there was no tight ends picked today, and no running backs.
That's why. Yeah. So you know what's gonna happen tomorrow. They got to go somewhere.
Yes, sir.
And Pickett.
I'll talk to you tomorrow,
Pickens. I'd love to see if the 49ers picked up Pickens. What? Jack was just talking about that dude, and I went and checked him out. I said, damn, boy, we'll take him.
That's the guy that Georgia did hurt or something.
Did Pickens get hurt? Well, maybe I saw a film of him yesterday. That dude, man, that's a machine.
The guy that got hurt for Alabama, he's rehabbing.
Oh, Jameson. No, Jameson. Yeah. He got picked up today. But he's rehabbing. But he said he's coming along. But anyway, all right, Tony. I'll see you tomorrow.
And Travis Jones, Ronbo of UConn. He's a monster. He's the fifth best defensive tackle. He's still available.
See, there you go. All right, Tony, we got to move. I'm going to see you tomorrow.
Oh, good luck. Yes,
All
sir.
right. Thanks. Yo, T-Flow and Allie.
All right, what's up, Ronbo? Allie's in the shower, and I'll shoot down in a little bit.
We usually catch that time when Allie goes and takes a shower. But so T-Flow,
Yep.
you got to speak. You got to speak for Allie.
Yes, sir, I will.
Well, here's the thing, T-Flow. You got Debo still on this team. And yesterday, people was making plans. Parties were being arranged for the Debo's out of here parties and that type of thing. He's not going anywhere. Not yet. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, because you don't have leverage. Debo does not have leverage. He has 1 year. 1 year. Niners still can franchise him. They can still do whatever he wants. Like Debo he can pout all he wants as long as Debo. Hopefully, because the way Debo's been going out, throwing his money, I'm pretty. His brother's speaking for him, so I'm pretty sure his brother's getting. Right. So basically, hopefully, Debo's been saving his money because, because he needs that money. Right? He's gonna need it. He has a new baby. He's not gonna miss games. He's not gonna miss games. Like they don't have to resign. They don't have to do it until August, I believe. Like they have I think until August. So basically, he has no
mandatory
leverage.
camp opens.
Yeah, it's a mandatory camp.
No. Not with Debo. Debo's already signed for next year. They don't have to give Debo.
No. I'm talking about I think it is to get the to get a new contract. I think he has until August to get a new contract. If not,
Well, no, he can get that new contract anytime. Or it's just an extension anyway. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Because he's still signed all the way until next year.
Yeah. So Debo's like he had no leverage whatsoever. So that was the main thing. And and not only that, he kind of messed up and did it the wrong way. If he would have did the AJ Brown and everybody else be quiet, hey, maybe you could have got traded and signed somewhere else because it takes someone who's going to give out those picks. They want to make sure that, hey, we're going to sign you. We have to sign you because we don't want to lose all these picks for 1 year and you're not going to sign.
Right.
So we don't know what the whole situation could be and everything. And I would have loved if we would have got that 10 pick from the Jets, the 38, and like another second round pick for next year. I would have loved that. I would have took that any day because we could have traded back. We could have traded back a few picks, got the center. We could have got probably maybe another second round, or like a second or like another third round, and just accumulate more picks. But other than that, Debo better be on that. You know what? I didn't really mean what I said or whatever. He has to go through a apology tour and all this because
there's going to be some level of understanding by the 49ers because Debo got a little impatient and wanted
Yeah, but then again, it's like, think about it. Like, what do you think Kittle's going to be like, dude? Like, that's not how you run business, man. Like, you did a tantrum where, like, you're still under contract, right? If you looked at everybody else, we didn't get our payday until summertime.
Mm-hmm.
Like, dude, like, calm down. Come on, dude. Like, you're throwing a tantrum. This is the Niners. Like, they will get you, right? If they think you're the face of the franchise, they're gonna resign you. You didn't have to throw all this tantrum stuff like you're bigger than the 49ers and all that. That you're bigger than the greats who actually put on that jersey. Jerry Rice, John Taylor, Terrell Owens. Like he should have just played his cards. Be like, look, this is what I deserve. This is what I did. I carried it. Like, I didn't have to be a running back. I chose to be a running back to help the 49ers win.
Whoa, fly guy. I mean, T-Flow, I don't know that he chose to be a running back. I think he was asked to do that.
No, exactly. Yeah. Like, I was a running back because you told me what to do, but I'm a wide receiver.
Yeah.
To let you know. Like, he didn't have to throw all this, I didn't like the way, like, he was played last year. He didn't have to throw out dirty laundry like that. He didn't have to.
Yeah, that's true. I wish we would have kept that in-house. There was no need to go public with that stuff. That's true.
Yeah.
So.
And also too, like they always tell you in the rookie symposium, right? When you get paid, don't give your family members any money. I'm not. They're gonna
do they really?
Yeah, no, yeah, they do. They always tell you like your family's gonna come up, ask you for money, loans, business, stuff like this. Let's go start like an investment, and they tell you not to do it because you have a rookie contract, you have a rookie pay scale. You only get so much a month, right? Do it when you get your second or your third contract. Other than that,
hi, Ronbo.
Hey, Allie.
All this. And what's this? I heard you saying that the Rams might get Kwasi Tart.
No. You know how the guy, the chat, I forget which one of them said, yeah, Kwasi will be a Ram. I said, oh my God, the thought of that is disgusting.
They could do that because you know why? they got over $7 million in cap.
Which is always an interesting thing to hear. They signed everybody that's anybody to play for them, and they still have $7 million over the cap.
And guess what? We got a penny pincher in Parag Marate. Right? A penny pincher in Parag Marate, and we only got $861,000 in cap. So basically, in order for the Niners to sign these free agents, someone has to restructure. If not, hopefully Jimmy's gone by tomorrow.
You know what? The 49ers, I still want to know how the Rams do that. You know, you got a lot of high-priced players on that team. How in the world do you have $7 million? I think I know how. They do a lot of bonuses and things like that. I mean, they signing bonuses and things like that. So they go ahead, and that's how that takes away from the cap too. But yeah, that's just.
I'm pretty sure they got someone who basically knows how this generation is, and we still got Parag Marate, who's been here since 2001, where basically that's when the salary cap barely started.
Yeah, so he's like what we're stuck with for now. But yeah,
the thing about
but what we all need to do is stop worrying about who the 49ers are going to sign who they want to sign. Though they're not going to sign people they don't want to sign. So everybody's always worried about that money, this money, that money. It means nothing. It means nothing. The Niners already told they could sign both Debo and Nick too. You know what? When they say this, they're not making that up. I don't know how they go about doing it, but when they get ready to do it,
they know how to do it, but they probably don't want to give out the money. Because we all know Parag Marate don't like giving out guaranteed money. That's what it is. That's probably why Debo's all like getting all mad.
People, I gotta tell you
though, think about it.
He's not in charge of that. He gives you the structure.
He is in charge of it. Look at it. No, look at it.
No.
He's in charge of the salary cap.
Deals are signed.
He's in charge of the deals.
Jed
He's
York
in charge of the deal.
I understand that. He structures them up. He writes them up. He gives you the option. Jed York is the boss, not Parag. That's the guy you want to go after.
Yeah, he's a boss, but if you look under Parag Marate, he's up there. And,
he is, but those
does.
final decisions are not his. Oh, no way. Parag is the man who he magically makes the numbers fit. That's what he does well. And he says, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this. That's where the line is for him. He's not going to say, okay, well, I'm signing this guy, I'm signing this guy. No, that's not his. No, that's not his place.
Parag's under the guaranteed money. Parag don't like giving out guaranteed. He knows how to do all that, but not give the guaranteed money.
But at the end of the day, the decision, he gives the options, and others make the choice. But yeah, he is good at setting things up, though. T-Flow, we got to go. We're gonna have to go tomorrow because after day 2, all right.
And let's see what the Niners can do. Hopefully Jimmy's come by tomorrow. Yeah, we need to free up that space and get a bunch of picks.
And then all we got is Sudfeld and Lance. I can't get with you on that though, fam. We're gonna see what happens tomorrow, though. All right.
Yes, sir.
Are you and Allie ready? Night, Allie.
Yes, sir.
See y'all tomorrow. Have a great night.
Bye. Good night.
All right, Rob. Have a good night.
Night, T-Flow. It's Shardal.
Hey, what's up, Ronbo? I really love your YouTube channel and all the content you make on the platform.
Thanks, Shardal.
So I was just saying, what's up with this Deebo Samuel controversy, man? Like, why is this guy throwing tantrums, man? Like, are you a big baby? Why are you doing that?
Well, Shadal, he's still on the team, though. Now, Shadal, do you want Debo gone? It's too late now. I don't think 49ers are not going to. 49ers only take a certain amount for Debo, and that horse is already, that ship's already sailed. We're not trading Debo. Shadal, are you going to be okay with that?
I mean, I don't want to trade. I mean, like I agree with you. Trading Debo is done at this point. Like, there's no way we're trading him at this point. The ship is set sail. We're not trading Debo.
Some people still think it's possible, but there's no draft now. And what are you going to trade him for draft picks for next year? Nobody wants to do that. So it's pretty interesting. Debo's a 49er, and he will continue to be a 49er. His contract isn't in until next year.
I mean, I love Debo Samuel, man. I mean, like, you know, like I said, he's the glue to our franchise. You know, this guy has produced for our team in many numerous amount of ways, and we can rely on this. We can rely on him that you know, he can bring it.
Guy's a good football player. There's not many like him.
I love how he plays, man. You know, he's electric. He's all around. He can play multiple positions at one time. He's like a all in one type of football player.
Always enthused. You never see Debo going half speed or taking a play off. Debo's balls to the walls on every play.
Have you ever in a game? Have you ever seen Debo knock somebody to the ground in a football game?
Many times. Many. Violently.
Did you ever see Debo Samuel pancake somebody? No,
I'm not seeing that. I've seen Debo blocking though before.
I mean, would you love to see him pancake somebody? Would that be something you would really be excited to see?
Well, it'd be unexpected, but it would be funny.
But everybody says George Kittle is the one who loves pancaking people.
Oh yeah, George doesn't get enough credit for his ability to block and make plays. Our run game has a lot to do with George Kittle out there doing the things he does. That's the thing about this team. You look at George Kittle, you look at Debo, you look at Juice. These guys are all multi-talented. They got a diverse game. This is the no position game, right? They just do everything. So that's why you want to keep as many of those guys as you can. This is why I said thumbs down. Debo does not need to leave here and go help another team. No. So he's still with us. I'm delighted.
So for me, in the NFL draft, I predicted that Christian Watson would be pick number 30, and it wasn't him. It was somebody else got selected in the draft at number 30.
Wasn't that Green Bay? Who was that was picking at number 30?
No, Kansas City got Kansas
City picked at 29.
Chiefs.
I lost the order now. Okay.
What was? No. Kansas City had the 29 pick and the 30 pick.
Oh, that's right. They had two picks back. How did they do that? Shuttle, I think that Christian Watson is not going to be picked up until sometime in the middle of the draft, second round, if at all. He may go to the third. You know, he's not getting a lot of love from analysts.
Because I made a mock draft and I picked some of the players, but like I knew that that it was busted because like most of the players I predicted didn't end up getting selected. So I was like my draft was busted. Like whoever I thought of going, I busted it. Like I was like confused. Like I thought some players would get selected in the draft and then ended up though that didn't end up happening. So I was like kind of like I don't know what I was thinking and when I was creating my mock draft.
It could have been a lack of oxygen, any number of things. You know, sometimes that just happens. So don't feel bad about it. There's a lot of people that made bad choices, and it's okay. You'll be
Does
fine.
it happen to you? Like when you made your mock draft, did you end up picking certain players that didn't end up getting selected, or
This year I didn't do a mock draft. I was representing a big show because I got to tell you, I was lazy because I said we don't have a first round pick. I just lost. I didn't want to do one, so I'm going to wait till 2024. We could get a first round pick. Hey, shut up. You know what though? Maybe somehow the 49ers get a first round pick next year. I don't know. God, it really would suck to have no first round.
To me, I'm so ticked off of this, man. Like, I don't know, the Jacksonville Jaguars, this is their second time when they got a first round pick. I mean, like, we never got a single first round pick at all. Jacksonville Jaguars are the
2 years
hoggers
ago.
of the
And the
NFL
Cleveland Browns, Chardol, same thing with them. Back-to-back years of just being awful and getting the first pick of the draft. Well, the Jacksonville won't be back next year. They got a pretty good team going now. So they'll win a couple of more games than they did last year, for sure.
To me, like, when Jacksonville Jaguars get the first pick back-to-back, I don't know what you can call it, the hoggers of the NFL draft.
That's what you call controlling the draft.
Yeah, I hate that.
Hey, here's the thing, Chardol. The Jags said we're willing to trade back if anybody wants to give us some picks. And nobody called Trent Baalke. Nobody called. And, that's what happened there. So,
what were your thoughts of the Jacksonville Jaguars picking Trayvon Walker in the first pick in the draft?
Good move. God. And they let Detroit have Aiden. Was it Aiden? Maybe Trayvon's better. I guess he is. Everybody seems to rank him higher than Aiden. What's it? Watson? Aiden Watson. Yeah, so it'd been nice if we could. Jacksonville, we'll give you the next 5 years, okay, of our third round picks. Let us have that pick so we can get Trayvon. Anyway.
So Ronbo, what in which ways can Trayvon Walker contribute to the Jacksonville Jaguars offense?
Listen, look at some clips of him coming off that edge. The guy's just a freak. Strong, big, strong, fast. And he's got Josh Allen on the other side. That could end up being the best combo in the NFL. Oh, anyway, quarterbacks are in trouble on that schedule playing Jacksonville. They may beat Jacksonville, but that quarterback's not going to have a good day. Whew, my God.
I was really looking forward to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers getting Derek Deese Jr., that tight end from San Jose State.
Tight end? What, in the first round?
Yeah,
not in the first round.
No, in the second round. That's
coming up tomorrow. Maybe they might.
Yeah, because I go to San Jose State University and I really like Derek Deese Jr. He's a really strong tight end. He's strong. He's
and
fast.
by the way, no tight ends have been picked up yet, Chardol. So yeah, there's a good chance that happening anyway. Chardol, we really got to go. Let's continue this tomorrow, okay?
Ronbo, but I'm saying I really love your YouTube channel, and you're an OG. You slay the show every day. You get a lot of people on your show, and we'll talk football next time you and I meet.
Yes, indeed, which will be 24 hours from now, and I can't wait. All right, Chardol, have a great night.
See ya.
That's your life. I'm getting tired here. This is what we 6 hours or so of this. It just hit me. Normally it's craving for food. Check my sugar level or something. But you know what? All it takes is half a chicken and something on a salad, and I'm fine. Nah, I think I'll eat the whole chicken. The chicken gave his life. Why toy with him? Eat his entire body. Fam, thanks for the contributions, and hit those likes. Rams fans, I hope you guys are subscribed by now, because I know 49er fans have probably already done that. You guys are the ones that are in here enjoying our company, and you better be subscribed. Ready to go use it. Oh, God.